gonna crack my knuckles as soon as I turn this thing on. Alright, so it's week 12. I'm being consistent. Look at me go. It's week 12. This is the last week of actual routine for this segment, of the 2 of 15 segment. Next week is the actual last week of the segment. It's the recovery week, and then we move on to the 3 of 10 segment. So obviously we'll be increasing weight regardless. We are also adding interval training to the routine, meaning that in between sets, because you need a longer rest time in between sets, the heavier the weight. Yeah, that's right. With heavier weight, you need a longer rest time. So when you bump up each time, you need to add more rest time. So to avoid just standing around and talking, which is what I do way too much already, I will be doing about a minute to a minute and a half, depending, probably about a minute of some minor, moderate cardio. Again, I'm not going for any competitions. I'm not going to trying to drop this weight in 2-3 months like I did for 8 years ago, or else I'd be a lot farther along than I am now, because I'd be doing extra supplemental cardio in the evening like I did before, and I'd probably be about 3-4 inches, about 2-3 inches around my waist smaller, and probably about 5, 6, 7 pounds lighter. So I'm doing a more sustainable routine, trying to keep it around 2 hours max. Although I have a feeling that we'll get the supersets in about 3-4 months. It will be a little bit longer than that, even without me. Even if I keep my mouth shut, it'll be longer. Just because there's more sets, more rest time. Hopefully, the way I have the supersets set up, it will help kill the downtime and just keep it moving. So by that time, our planks should be up to 2 minutes. Then again, we'll be doing 10 sets at that point. So that's 20 minutes of just planks. Granted, it'll be in superset form. So, but considering it'll be 6, so like 3 planks, regular planks on each side. So, and then the leg exercises. So, along with the rest of the ab routine. So it shouldn't take too long on those days, but. So that's that. As far as tracking goes, if you are following along, which I know nobody currently is, but if eventually you're popping this off of YouTube and you decide you want to try it and do the routine that I'm doing, it is a good routine. It does work. Again, it's more of a sustainable routine. It's not a fast, fast track weight loss thing. You can do this and then supplement extra cardio, and you can lose weight faster if you want to. I am not doing that this time because I still have to work. I do want to enjoy my time off at some point, and then I am making these videos. So I do have to edit the ones that I'm putting up onto YouTube, so that takes about an extra hour or so of my time. If I wasn't doing that, if I would just stick these in the, I could probably stick them all just straight into YouTube as they are, and then just upload them with no text, no nothing. And then they would just all be there anyway. I think you can load a couple videos at a time and do one video on YouTube as long as you're doing it on the computer. I can save a lot of time. But I like to make it structured, kind of like the workout itself. So if you are eventually doing this, I I'm very big on tracking your, not only your progress, your weekly progress, but tracking your weights and your reps and everything else. So, if you've been following along, you know that if I come over here, I say we did 20 on the first set, 30 on the second set, we're going to go ahead and take the 40 next time. I'm just going to put a little plus there at the bottom of the second set, so I know to go up the next time. And if I have any special notes, I'll just write them kind of in the corner of the box. You know, like like, you know what, I need to only go up a little bit, you know, I'm going to write down a smaller number on the side. I could just write the number down. That'll work too. And if I'm going to keep the weight the same the next week, I just put a slash next to it. So that goes for the last week too. Even though every weight is going to increase when we switch the set to rep ratio. Every time. We're adding more sets, less reps, we add more weight. That's how that works. The best example to do, we started off the first segment of 1 of 30. We cut the reps in half. We did add 2 extra sets, so we're still doing 30 reps total. But if you think about it, what you can do in one set of 30, you're not going to feel that in your first set of 15 at all, because you're not going to feel whatever you're doing in your one set of 30 until you hit right around maybe 22 to 25 reps. So if you're stopping at 15, you ain't going to feel shit. So you have to increase the weight each time to make it work for you. And that's the purpose, is we're building each segment upon each segment. I'm getting people talking to me. What year in the early 2000s did you get that armband tattoo? Actually, I got it in, shit, 97. 97. It was a birthday present. From a girl I was kind of sort of dating. She paid for it. It's just barbed wire. No, it doesn't go all the way around, but you know, whatever. I don't care. Oh, thanks. I like them. See, I'm gonna go off on a little tattoo thing now. I've always been the kind of guy that if I want a tattoo and I have the money and time to go get one, I will get it. All right. I don't make my tattoo decisions when I'm drunk, you know, or anything else. I don't really do any of that anyway. But I mean, when I was younger, I drank a lot more than I do now. But that's my thing. I tell people all the time. I'm like, never make a decision on a tattoo when you're upset, or like devastatingly upset, or you're like intoxicated or under the influence of anything. But I've always been the type of guy, if I come up with something and I want it, I'm going to go get it. I'm not going to regret it because it's something that I wanted at the time. So even at that point, it's going to be something that I wanted it then. There's a reason why I wanted it. Even if it's something that I just come up, most of my tattoos I came up with within 2 weeks before I got it. The idea for it, and I don't regret any one of them. None of them are stupid. Never get a significant other's name tattooed. That's just asking for trouble. It's just, I don't know. This one's my daughter. This one's my son. His middle name is Kal-El. Yeah, so like the Superman symbol. This is a Prince Michael Jackson tribute. I have an alligator on my back. It's got a Texas flag, but I'm not from Texas. But it's a cowboy, cowboy Texas. You know, cowboy with smoking guns. Said only the good die young. Then I got this is a longhorn cattle skull with a dream catcher. It was a buffalo skull on the picture on the wall, but I changed it to a longhorn Longhorn skull. This is barbed wire. It says Outlaw in the middle. This one, the only one that I have that took forever to get, like I wanted Spider-Man. I wanted Spider-Man on swinging like around from my knee, you know, on one leg, and I wanted Venom on the other leg, but I never could come up with the design that I wanted. And I never got it. And then, like right before the first Venom movie came, I'm like, I need to get my fucking Spider-Man Venom tattoo before the fucking movie comes out. And so I found a design online that actually has all three of them on there. It's got Spider-Man in the middle, Carnage, the symbiote coming over on one side, and Venom coming over on the other side. It's kind of cool. And the only difference from what the picture did is I had a little more of the squiggle symbiote coming out, and then the tongue on it. So that's I tell anybody, I'm like, if you're gonna get a tattoo, if you want the tattoo, get the fucking tattoo. I don't understand why people would regret getting a tattoo that's you know, nothing. You know, again, if you get like, you know, you're fresh out of high school and you go get, I love Elizabeth, you know, that's different. That's completely different. Because then again, you're getting a tattoo under some sort of emotional influence as opposed to being rational about it. So every tattoo I wanted, I come over. The other tattoo I never got, and it just reminded me, so I'm going to get this as soon as I can. Ever since we went to Graceland, when I was, God, when was it, 14? I was 14 years old. It was early 90s. We went to Graceland. My mom loves Elvis. We just saw the Elvis movie. Took her to see it this weekend. Is as soon as I saw his TCB logo, the taking care of business, it's nothing special. I mean, it's just got a, you know, obviously this is probably where I'm going to get it. TCB, kind of in like I'm pretty sure you've seen it, with like a lightning bolt coming down. I wanted to get that ever since I saw that. I'm like, I want this a tattoo, because I love Elvis too. And then, even though I did a drawing of Elvis, and you go to my Instagram, you can see it. I put the TCB logo on there. I didn't even think about it, but as soon as I saw the previews with it in the center of the V of his name, I'm like, I never got that tattoo. I always wanted a tattoo with that. Never got it. So that's gonna be my next tattoo, most likely. Because I'm gonna get that. I'm probably gonna put it up here because I have nothing up here. I've been trying to think of something I wanted to put up there. I was gonna get a yin yang or something. But I think that might look cool back there if I can add to it, kind of fill up the space a little better. Or else maybe. Oh, and then these ones. This is Bushido, which is the samurai code of conduct, basically like the Knight's Code of Chivalry. And this one's Japanese. This one's Chinese. Again, they're upside down because they go like this. This one roughly translates to perseverance, never give up, something like that. So, and then I have a treble clef here and a bass clef here. Yeah, that's all. So, anyway, so yeah, back to this. Okay, so keep track of what you're doing, so you know what you're doing, where you're at, and it's nice to go back and look at it. We're like, holy crap! I started here. I mean, just like this one, my front squats. I'm still on last week's last workout page. Front squats, I did 20 pounds in the first set. I mean, I increased weight almost every time. But when we get to this on Saturday, I'll be doing 80 pounds. And again, that's 2 sets of 15. It's going to go up no matter what. But so it's kind of cool to go back and look at shit and be like, oh wow, that's really cool that I increased that much, right? I progressed. Yeah, progress. My progress was that good, or whatever. So But anyway, even this last week, even though all the weight is going to go up when we switch sets, I want you to, so if you're doing this, I want you to write down again exactly how you would do it the week before or the week before or the week before. The first week, second week, everything the same. So just pretend like week 7 of this segment is going to be the exact same as week 6. So you're still doing 2 of 15. So if you get here and you're like, well, I know I'm going to increase the weight next time, so I don't have to write anything down. I'll just increase it with the next set. Well, that's going to do you a little bit of disservice, and then you're going to be just a little bit off from where you should be. The point is to increase the weight as you need to, the way you should. So if, just for an example, for these front squats, if I do 80 pounds on the first set, and I'd go, like, you know what, I can do more, I'm going to do 85 on the second set, and I get done, like, you know what, I can do more. If I was doing 2 of 15, I would go ahead and make that 90, which means when we get to the 3 of 10, the week after, we're going to go to 95. But if I'm like, I go like, we're going to do 80, I'll do 85 in the second set, and I'm like, you know what, 85 is good, I'm going to keep it at 85. If I was doing 2 of 15, when we get to the 3 of 10, I'm going to go up to 90. So write everything down exactly the way you would if you're doing the exact same routine the next week. All right. And again, it might be just you might want to go back to it. Okay. You might do your recovery week and realize, like, I really don't want to go to 3 of 10. You know, I'm not looking to build the extra muscle. I like the 2 of 15. You know, some people are, or even later on down the road, you're doing the 3 of 10. I don't want to do the 5 of 6. Or I don't want to go into the supersets, you know, with the 6 of 5 and the 10 of 3. I don't want to do that. So you go back to do the routine before. Like, I like the routine before, I'm going to keep doing that. So you have your notes right there. You know exactly where you're supposed to be and what you're going to increase it to or not increase it to. So other than just getting it ready for the next set, you might want to go back later on and revisit it. So you have an idea. Even if you do increase your weight, you have an idea of where to start if you want to fall back to the previous set. So if you do decide to do the 3 of 10, like, I don't want to do the 5 of 6, I'm going to go back and do the 2 of 15 again, and just jump back and forth between 2 of 15 and 3 of 10. You have an idea of where you need to be. Something like that. But the main point is to just write it down exactly the way you would if you were going to continue the same segment for another week. And then whatever you do, then when you use that as your notes there as your reference to, I didn't eat my protein bar. I gotta eat my protein bar before I start this. I'm gonna run upstairs and get that really now. Get that really now. Get that right now. That way, by the time I'm done talking, my HMB tablets, my testosterone booster, if I completely forgot to eat my protein bar. There's no way I'm able to work out without having something in my stomach. That'd be dumb. It'd be really dumb. I like these Quest bars. So yeah. I always forget something. Alright, well, the most important thing not to forget. Alright, so as far as my workouts, uploading, power went out yesterday. We had like minor brainstorm. Of course, while I'm working, power goes out, but nowhere else around here. Because I was working all the way around here. You know, the restaurants had issues. Saw other houses with lights out, but power goes out and stopped my fucking conversion. So I had to redo that when I got home. So overnight, that was done. So Saturday's workout is currently uploading to YouTube, and before I came down here, see, I was going to eat this while I was doing it. Before I came down here, I got yesterday's stretch video edited. That was simple. I just had to put a couple text blocks on there and then hit produce. That was it. So it's working, it's converting right now. So the Saturday workout will be uploaded, should be ready to be published as soon as I get upstairs. And then probably a couple hours later the stretch video will be ready, and then at some point, hopefully, before my son comes over, I can get today's workout edited and converting. And then I should be able to upload that while I'm down here tomorrow morning. So yeah. How's everybody else doing? Only 2 people that are left. I always have like one viewer on Twitch and they never say anything. Again, I don't know if that just means there's been 1 viewer total or if there's 1 viewer in there. Every time I say hi, nobody says anything. There's nobody on Instagram. I was thinking about I was thinking about streaming on Facebook too, but I know I said that a few times. But I watched it on these ones, but people who know me watch it. These are good. These are really good. I have one of these every morning before I come down here. So then I go upstairs afterwards and have breakfast. Okay, so supplement-wise, for the next routine, next segment, I'll be switching from the HMB free acid tablets to creatine. So that's going to throw off my weight and my body fat percentage. It's not going to let me gain fat. The extra water retention, because it's going to creatine helps, keep water around the muscles. So I'll have some water retention. So that's going to increase the weight there. So, and then it's going to throw the body fat percentage off because I'm going to have more water in my system. So I'm going to have more hydration, which means the scale is going to read less resistance and is going to throw off the body fat percentage, saying that my body fat percentage is a lot less than it actually is. Which is partly why I'm waiting to the end of this segment to start. I was going to load on the recovery week. I guess it takes about 20 days to load, unless you like overdo it. You can load quicker in like a week. But I don't think I'm going to do load. I think I'm going to do a loading phase. Wow, I couldn't say that. I don't think I'm going to do a loading phase. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just start taking them. I have some tablets, creatine tablets that I got from Walmart. I know that's not the best product. That's 6 Star, whatever it's called. But it has the monohydrate in it and some other ones. And according to what I've read, the only one that really matters is the monohydrate. So if it has extra stuff in there, so it doesn't really add to it, even though they like to say it does. So it's not that it's not going to be beneficial. It's probably not going to be as beneficial as the manufacturer wants it to sound like it is. So I'll be switching from that, and I'll add a pre-workout. I'm probably going to grab the C4 ripped from the grocery store because it's cheaper and it does work. It does work. I know people are like, oh, you got to go buy this stuff from here and this. 90% of a pre-workout is caffeine. I can just take caffeine pills. I worked with a guy who would have a sugar-free Red Bull before his workout, and that was good enough for him because that was enough to get him all like pumped up and hyped up and everything else. So the C4 ripped obviously has the extra stuff in there, like the L-carnitine and the CLA, I think. So it will help with the fat loss as well as having the caffeine and all the extra energy stuff there. So those would be the two things I'm doing, as well as my normal daily regimen of vitamin, ashwagandha roots, turmeric, and fish oil. I take those daily. Those are just natural supplements, herbs, herbal supplements, or whatever you want to call it. With turmeric. So that's that. From what I've heard, I think turmeric with cinnamon activates it better, or whatever, the benefits better, something like that. I don't know. I think one of those TikTok doctors said something like that. So, okay, as for results, I think I've got my thing settled. As for results for the last week, as I stated yesterday, I ate a bunch of crap on Saturday because it was a movie day. Like, we literally saw 3 movies and ate a bunch of crap. So it was my cheat day for the month because of how much crap it was. And we ate real late because we were out late because of the drive-in. So I waited till this morning to redo my measurements, weights and measurements. The only thing that changed really was the weight. The weight went down because, again, I ate super late the night before, so all that shit was just kind of settling. So from last week to this week, I dropped 1.2 pounds. I went from 187.6 to 186.4. Body fat percentage, according to the scale, stayed the same. The BMI dropped 0.2, which makes sense because I dropped a pound. And then the waistline went down a quarter of an inch. Down. It seems to be what we're doing here. Like for this segment, which started on May 23rd, so May 22nd would have been the last day. I dropped a quarter of an inch, half inch, quarter. So it's not going as fast as I want, but it's going. So as long as it's going in the right direction, I can wear large shirts again. They really aren't. The large shirts fit me like the extra larges were fitting me before I started. So I guess that's a good sign right there. However, they are all getting tight around the sleeves and the chest area, shoulders, and all around here, and they're getting looser down here. So that's the goal. I will not hit my goal. I guarantee I'm not going to hit my goal of 180 pounds in 2 weeks. That's 6.4 pounds. I've been dropping roughly a pound a week. So I'll probably be around 184, 185. I said 22.5% body fat. I'm at 25.5. That's not going to happen. And a 40-inch waistline. I'm at 42. I would have to drop an inch this week and an inch next week. So unless I do like additional cardio every day this week, and the recovery week as well, on top of what my normal routine is, even then I probably won't hit an inch a week. So it is what it is. I'm not going to be mad about it. It's still going in the right direction. I have constantly gone down. I'm 201.8 pounds and 46.25 waistline, 32.5% body fat, and currently I'm at 186.4 pounds, 42-inch waistline, and 25.6% body fat. So it's going down. It's going in the right. Everything is going in the right direction. I can't complain. I can whine about it not being as fast as I want it to, but it's still going in the right direction, and I'm not doing the extra to make sure it goes down faster. I think part of it is I'm still not eating enough. I don't eat a lot of crap. That one day I had Monday, Monday I had a pop and some Reese's Pieces because we went and saw Maverick on Monday last week, and then we had a hot dog, I had nachos, nacho cheese, Wendy's, a double bourbon barbecue bacon burger, large fries, and pop, and then Reese's Pieces again. So it wasn't a good day for eating. Other than that, I'm eating fairly clean, but I'm just not eating a lot of calories, which could be contributing to a lower metabolism. Plus, I'm also 44 and not 34 anymore, so my metabolism is already lower in the first place. So, but again, it's going in the right direction. It's still going at a decent pace to get me where I want to be by the time I want to be there, which is the end of the year. So I should still be there. According to my original calculations, I should be where I want to be by like mid-October. According to these calculations, that's not going to quite be there, but adjusting for what I have going on now, what I have now, it's probably not going to happen. But the goal is the end of the year, is the end of the 1 year routine, which is April of next year. So that's fine. Now I also feel that adding all the interval training is just additional cardio. So I don't have to add cardio at the end of the day. I'm adding cardio in between, which is going to also kick it up a notch, along with the I did notice when I was actually finishing off what I had upstairs from a year or so ago, the L-carnitine CLA powder that I had, when I was taking that daily, I was losing a little more fat. So I have a feeling using that pre-workout with that stuff in it, it is going to help as well. And again, adding the extra interval cardios. Again, it's nothing major. It's just running in place, jogging in place. It's jumping jacks. It's high knees, Heisman movement. Just regular aerobic stuff, basic aerobic stuff, just to keep the heart rate up, just to keep the body warm, just keep it moving in between sets. So I'll just utilize one of these egg timers. I'm going to write down. I'm going to do my set. I'm going to write down what I did, make my decision on going up or staying the same. Hit the start timer, and then do whatever until the timer goes off, and then I will come back and do my second set, or add the weights and do my second set, and then the third set, and all that fun stuff. But yeah. So again, I'm just rambling right now because I'm looking at my protein bar settle at this point, even though I just do this all the time anyway. I do it anyway. I'm going to refill my water. Well, I'm thinking it's about halfway full, but might as well top it off. Someone wants to talk to me. My other goal is to come down here and just shut up. That's really it. That way I get these done faster. In a timely fashion. If I was going to the gym, I wouldn't be talking to anybody. I had my headphones on, I'd hop on the treadmill for 10-15 minutes and go over and do my workout and then leave. Yet I'm live streaming and nobody's even watching or listening to me half the time. I'm just sitting here rambling. Again, I kick myself every time I pop up my YouTube and I see that first video that's only 40 minutes long. Then all the rest of them are, I look, it was like 5 videos I gotta upload because it's 2.5 hours. So, which most of the time is me talking before and after. Sometimes in between. That's when I'm really irritated with myself. So, all right. So I think I think that's good enough. That's the nice thing about these protein bars, these Quest bars. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by Quest. I'm not. Hey, Quest. Not saying I wouldn't take a sponsorship, but no one really watches me anyway, so I don't have enough followers. And if they saw the rest of my content on TikTok, I'd be like, nope, you're too controversial. You're conservative. Anyway, I don't care if I'm sponsored or not. These are good bars. They are. They're filling. They're 20 grams of protein. It's got 1 gram of sugar, no additional sugar, 14 grams of fiber, 7 grams of fat, no trans fat, 3 grams saturated fat, 180 calories. It'll fill you up a little bit, long enough to do a workout. Because it settles in your stomach, so it makes you feel full, and then you're just running off the fuel from that and everything else still in your body. So they're good. They're not horribly expensive, but they're not cheap. They're about $2.75 to $3. Stupid thing. Should probably just switch that with this. Going to. The other two seem to be fine now. Those ones seem to be holding up. I think it's because this one is sitting sideways at a slight angle, so it's pushing more down that way. These things are cheap. They work, but not for a long time. You can't like use them like all the time. Keep using them, they just fuck up. Yeah, I kind of want to buy 2 more of these. I like these ones. These are pretty nice. Sorry, Twitch, even though there's nobody there. So I think that's about right. The only problem is you can't sit them this way. It makes it way too heavy and falls over that way. But if they do sit that way, you can turn it up here. Go that way. The stands are nice for what they are. That's locked in place. Straighten down. I never ended the fucking thing. What the hell? Stupid ass shit. Whatever. Only thing is, it just it changes the angle that it's at. Turn it this way, and then I can. Into place there. Whatever. That works. I guess that works. Anyway. Alright, so today's workout is Chest, back, and chest, shoulders, and triceps. Part 1. As we do a different chest, shoulders, and triceps routine on Thursday. I still have 2 people in here. That's weird, and I'm just rambling about stupid shit and whatever. The warm-up is going to be hip-hop, abs, fat-burning cardio. Although I don't think it's doing its job. No, I'm just kidding. They're good workouts. They're cheesy, but they're good workouts. Sitting straight. Whatever. Fat-burning cardio, it's roughly 27 minutes. I think it's 29 and some change with the cool down, so yeah, about 27 minutes. Then we're doing bench press, dumbbell flies, incline bench press, military press, side lateral raises, a rear arm lateral raise, shoulder shrugs, tricep kickbacks, skull crushers, and a close grip tricep pull down on the machine. So that's the routine for today, as it is every Monday, and will be every Monday until we start the supersets, and I got to change the routine around a little bit. Good morning. Big Brent. Brent, did you move over to TikTok? Is that the Brent I think it is? I'm gonna look you up. That is TikTok, right? That is. Yeah. That's
Why would I need to Google something that is common sense? People.
I forgot my Bluetooth is connected. It's gotta be you. Yep, it's me. I didn't know you were on TikTok. What the hell is that noise? On my phone. I'm going to open these windows too, because it's kind of nice out. It's supposed to get warm today, but it's not quite there yet. So, it's a little bit of air in here. So, yeah, when we hit the supersets, then again, like 3 months or so, I'm changing the routine up. So, yeah, somebody's out there. The neighbor just fucking blasts music all day long. I got a dirty look pulling out of my driveway, going that way. He lives right over here. Pulling out of my driveway. They're all out doing whatever on the weekend. Had a little kid on a big wheel, and they came out the driveway from behind a car into the road. And I was going. I wasn't going like fast, but I wasn't like being super slow. So I was going down the street. I had no clue there was some kid there. And I saw him come out before I even got close to him, like as I made my turn. But I pulled out, and they're all like. Yet every day, when they pull out of their driveway, they go up this hill that you can't see. Cars are lined up on the side of the road on that side, and you can't see cars coming up this way. But every day you'll hear that Charger right up the fucking hill. Yet I get a dirty look for not going 2 miles an hour in front of their house. Right. Then they blast music all fucking day long outside. Right across the street from like the one like super old lady that still lives over here. It's very, very rude and obnoxious. They just moved in like 3-4 months ago, and they're already just being the most obnoxious people in the fucking world. God, I sound old. Again, I don't mind people doing things and having parties and having fun, whatever. Just, I've never been the kind of guy who's like, I'm going to disrespect everybody else in the fucking neighborhood because I want to be a loud asshole. I've never liked that, even when I was, they're not much younger than me, they're probably 30s. But just constantly people over there, constantly blasting fucking music in the driveway. So anyway, the routine will change up because we have 4 shoulder exercises and 4 bicep exercises. Technically, it's 3 biceps and a forearm. Then again, it's 3 shoulders and a trap exercise. But beside the point. So Mondays will be chest and triceps. I think Tuesdays are going to be back and Mondays are going to be chest, back, and triceps. Tuesdays will be biceps and shoulders and biceps. And then Wednesday will be abs and legs. And we'll do the both ab workouts twice a week. So that's the only thing that's going to change as far as what we're doing each week is we're going to change. And we will do the crunches, the side crunches, the reverse crunches, the planks, the side planks, and the Mason twists twice a week at that point. That way we have a superset for the leg workout because there are 6 leg workouts each time. So we can do ab, leg, ab, leg, ab, leg, ab, leg. I do not recommend. Why is my Twitch frozen? What the fuck is going on? No, I don't want. I want you to not be frozen. That's what I want. I don't know what the hell's going on with my other. This is stupid. Yeah, Twitch is like fucked up. Close and reopen it. I don't know what's going on today. Everything's fucked up today. Not really. Just I'm down here late. I was finishing editing shit that should have been edited already. I have 7 followers on Twitch. It's not what I'm clicking. I'm clicking the video. What the fuck? What? Ugh, this is making me angry. All I did was take it. Am I not allowed to stream again because it ended or something? Is that what's going on? Is that how Twitch works? You can only stream once a day? And I ended my stream and it's all fucked up? Nope, there it is. Okay. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that's it. Okay, we're going to start now. Maybe. Okay.
I'm here to make your ass. Until tight and breathe. By the time you're done, that's all you need. Get hip hop ass all day long. Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean Z. Welcome to Hip Hop Ass. Are you ready for a good workout that's going to sculpt those abdominals and make you feel real good with me, Sean Z? Well, you know what? You came to the right place and we're going to get it together. So here we go. In 5, step side to side. Yeah, now listen, I got Tanya over here to my left. She's amazing, but she's going to modify everything for you so that you got it. Step back right here, okay? So hit it down. Come on. You got it? Good. Come on. Give me 4 more here. Go 5 and 6. Keep the abs tight. Look, punch it out again. Now, without you doing hip hop abs, I just want you to remember that you have to keep everything tight so everything gets a good ass. So you know what? Just side to side with a tight something. Y'all, come on. Say hi to my friends. Say what's up, y'all. Yeah. So here we go right here. Punch it out. Right, left again. Now, what I want you to do right here. Bring your arms up. We're going to go into the pump. Right? We're going to use our tilt up tight method. Right here. Pump it up. Let's go. Pump through. Pump it. Now look, as you pump, tilt up tight. Shoulders are over. It's coming over. And you tighten right here. Ready? step side to side, right here. Ah, yeah, you got it? Good, now we're stepping now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into a big slide, but you can stay with Tanya if you want. Here we go, come on, hit, push, go, come on. You got it? Give me 4 more. Go 4 and 3. Now look, pump it out right here, pump. Push, you got it. Here we go, left side to side, right here. Push out, go, hit, do it again, come on, hit it out. You got it, ready, pump right here, pump in, yeah, you got it, hit, give me here, move it up, let's go, tighten up the core, go back here, work it out, are you here with me? You got it, now listen, I need you to come up again, but this time, clap your hands up high, and speed your core down low, come on, kick it, and get it, ready, watch it out, right here, now, are you good, man, you got everything good, you gotta keep it sharp, here's 4 more, and 4, and 3, shake it back to the side, let's go, come on, push, as you do this, you're having to work it, come on, push, you got it, here we go, walk to me, and pump, come on, tighten up, clap high, go back, do it again, y'all, hit it, all feeling good, step side to side, come on, go, you're doing a great job, I can feel it, so pump to me right here, work, clap up, look, do it again, come on, hit it out, come on, ready, pump to me right here, let's go, work it, go back, ha, do it again, y'all, hit it out, come on, go, pump to me, come on, push, go back, come on, hit, how about one more time, go hit, and hit, come on, pump to me here, push, come back, right here, look, watch wide, right here, come on, get it, now, tonight, we're going to stick lunges to work those legs, stretch them out, okay, so here we go, knee over ankle, 2 and 2, right and left, right, and left, and right, tighten up the stomach, 4 and 3, now, this time let's hold just a little bit longer inside, hold to other side, let's go, hold, how about we do it again, hit it, one more time, hit, hold it down, right here, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, stretch that hamstring, got it, look, open up the hips here, open up here, that's good, feel good, bring your hands to your knees, a little more, you know, we're going to contract your knees, arch your back up, drag that to your stomach, exhale, and out, and hit, now roll up here, go, hit, good, take a deep breath in, hit, and exhale down, good, let's stay here, just take a deep breath, exhale, tighten your core, do it again, let's do it, how many more times that you really feel it, you need to slightly bend, keep it going, come on, hit, exhale down, how about one more time, we got one more in this, and lift, here we go, right here, 1, 2, right and left, come on, push, here we go, are you good, you feeling good, okay, now we're going to go into something called the basic counts in a second. What that is, bring your feet together, and we're going to use our tilt up tight method to work it out. Are we good? Can we go? Here we go. And 4, and 3. Here we go. Now, bounce it out right here. Push, hit. Now, tighten up, push, and go. Come on, and hit, and go. Look, I'm still tucked tight. My shoulders are over, and my hips are under, and I'm digging through, and I'm tightening up my core. Here we go. Let's still start to pump it up. Ready? Right foot, step out, and get it. Keep the same movement down. 4 more here, and 5, bring your left foot together, and hit. As you're doing this, tighten up the core, ready? Left foot back out here. Now take the shoulders over, still tuck tight, bring your right foot together, hit, push. We got that? Look, let's go 4 counts, step it out. 4, 3, and bring it together, hit, do it again, right here, 6, tuck, bring it together, hit. How about we do that again? Do it again, come on, push, use it together, hit. One more time right here. Now listen, what we're going to do is bring our hands to our shoulders because we're going to pump it through this time. Hit, under here. Go. How about we do it again? 4, 3, and come down. Are you contracting that stomach? Come on, hit. Contract the abs. Tighten them up. Do it again right here. Now this time, what we're going to do is take it 2 and 2, 2 and 2. You got 1, take it up, push here. 1, 2, and again. You got it? Hit. You gotta tighten up the core and go 4 more. Come on, you got it. You look good. You feel good. You get abs. Come on, go. Here we go. Now, Let's go tempo right away. Up, down. 1 and 2. Single steps here. Tighten up. Go. Come on, take it in. Work. How we feeling, y'all? Are you dancing for me? Are you getting those abs? We'll give you 4 more. 4. Tighten up. Ready? Work it out. Right, left. Good job. Now let's pump it up. All we gotta remember that because we do it all the time. Just run and get you that nice core, okay? Keep it moving. Okay. Now here, we're going to something called the flight now. March wide here, okay? So 4. Same position, but bounce 2 and 2. Right here, look. 2 and 2, right? And left. Now as we do this, again, we're still using the tilt tuck tighten method because my hips are coming under and my shoulders are coming over and I'm down and hit. But you know what? If it's the party bounce, we gotta add something to this, don't we, y'all? Now, start to bring your arms up here. Look, push on the side, 2 and 2. My shoulders are coming up. All right, my elbows are coming up. My shoulders are coming over. My hips are tucking under. And I'm moving, and I'm going, and I'm getting me some ass. Can we move on? All right, listen, here we go. Now, give me 2 to the side, let me step together. And the other side, go. Now, when I come together, it's kind of like I'm doing that basic bounce thing with my knees together. And I'm doing that tilt tuck tight thing. Do you feel me? You got it. But I want you to have fun with it and go. And keep those abs moving. Now, add one more help me. Go in. Take the right arm up. Push. Work in. See that? Now this tight into the dance floor like this. Hey, go. Come on. 4 more. Dig and dig. Hit. Do it again. You ready? Now stay with time here if you want to stay low. But if you can go up, come with me. We're going to jump through it. Push. Now it's a little high impact, so you can stay with time if you need to, but not just groove with me. Come on, work. Up here. Good. Push down. Do it again, right here. Work. Now what we're gonna do here, walk forward to the right. Walk out. Walk. Now, yeah, other side. Now what we're doing here, this is just your time to be like, I'm cute, and I'm working out, and guess what? I'm
Forgot what we're doing.
Yeah. I ain't gonna show you too much now, but here we go. Now, this is called the walking shape. You know why? Because you walk forward here, then you gotta stop. Work it out. Shake it out. Other side, go ahead. Now stop, look. Hey, I'm gonna do something with it, but I want you to have fun here. Look. Get out. Push. One more time. Go. Push down. What we do here, walk to the other side. Now, take the arms into the basic bounce position. Push down. 1, other side. Come on. Hit it. You got it? Feel it. Tilt tuck tight. Do it again. Work. How we doing, y'all? Hey, y'all grooving. And do it again. We just grooving. Ready? Now, if you want, you can put your hands to your knees and make it look cute and still use your hands like this. Look. Ooh. Yeah, go. Yeah. I'm gonna stay up because I still want to work here. But you can make it fun how you want. Do it again, right? Now push. Good. One more time, right here. Now listen, we're gonna go back into the pump it up. Slow one, 2 and 2. Let's go. Look. Pump it up, y'all. Tighten up the core, y'all. So you got it? You feel it? Come on. Tighten up and push. Come on. You gotta groove and have fun with it. And live and groove with me. Come on, hit. Are you ready? Let's go. Tempo. Let's push. Let's push. Hit it. Work out, y'all. Now you got it. Now you did. Come on. And live and push. And go. Come on. Give me 8 more. Come on. Shoulders open. You feel it, don't you? Come on. Work those chords. Work those eyes. Here we go. Ready? White bounce right here. Now sit up. Go. Hit it up. 2 and 2. Up. Press down. Right? Hey. Go. Come on. Give me 4 more. You gotta tighten up. Keep it in the air. Dig. Yeah. Hit. You got it. Go. Walk the shape for me. Walk it out. Go. Cool. Do it again, y'all. Hit. Now you know what? I know you better be walking like you got some attitude like this. Yeah. Where you want to walk like this? Hey, not like that. Now here we go. Hey, do it again, y'all. Come on, push. Break it out. You got it. Do it again. Work. Now, we're going to pump it up. Tempo this time. Ready? Let's go. Tighten up. Tighten up. Now, push. Keep going. Hit. Are you ready? Party down. Let me play 2 here. Throw it up in the air. Work it out. Dig down. Say yeah, y'all. Come on. Ready? Walk it out right here. Walk. Yeah. And do it again. Work. You got it? Oh. I think again. Some of my friends are going for it. They're singing. Man, do it again. Come on. Work. Here we go. Hit. Watch it. Right and left, right here. Ooh, yeah. All right. We just got that shaking. But you know what? We want to go into something called the roll down. The key part is when keep those abs nice and tight. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abs there. Come on. Let's go. And 5. Are you ready to run to a little grapevine? 40 steps to the right. Because I get my look. Oh, and groove. Yeah. You see that now? I know you know how to do a grapevine by now. But look, I want you to move it high. Have a little fun with it. Find your own flavor, but keep the abs nice and strong. Now, what I need you to do right here, bring your arms up here. Look, just let the press down. Look, press, press, just keep it press. And down. Stay down here. Look, and go open. Come on. You got it? You feel that? Keep going. Come on. 4, 4. Go. Hit. And 3. Now, we're going to go into the roll down now. Here you go. Keep your toes up tight. Keep it going. Look. Go arms to the right. OB. Work. Work the OB here. See? Feel it. Tighten up as you go. And exhale on the floor. Look. Flow. Hit. Down. Push. You can look at it. Come on. You got that? Step side to side. Right here. Come on. Yeah. Just groove now. Just have fun. Come on. I wish I was there with you grooving. But I am. Come right here. Come on. Keep going. I'm good. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go back into the throw down. Are you ready? Let's go. Throw down. Come on. Come on. Push. Now, once you get used to it, and you can groove in, you got to go for it. Are y'all going for it? Push down. Come on. Keep breathing. 4 more. Come on. Here we go. Now, tighten up the abs. Step side to side. Keep it tight. Look. Even when we step side to side, look. My abs are still tight. I'm grooving. Good. I'm just here. Still nice and tight. Come on. Step. Push. Are you ready? Now, we're going to go into something called press support. So what I need you to do is bring your arms up and start to bring your shoulders forward like this. Now, when you're here, lift it, the chin's here. Push up tight, and I'm here, okay? You got this? Come on now, here we go. 4 more, right here. And your arms are going to go little, big. Here we go, press support, right here, push. Press, work, big. Now, when you get into it, you can really dance it out and go for it. Come on, push. You got it. Big. Give me 4 more. 4 and 3. Ready? Go down right here. Got it. Come on. And push. You good there? Work it out. Come on. 4 more. Come on, tighten up. Hip hop has 4 sets, y'all. Feel the sweat. Here we go. Right here. Press the floor. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, got it. Come on. So front side, good in, little big. Come on, move. Shoulders over. Are you feeling it, y'all? Come on, get it, get it. 4 more. 4, 3. Step side to side. No. Now, take the cookie high. Now we're gonna go into something called the night beat. You know why? Because it's good for those obliques. Get in there. Come on, come on. Come on, take it back to the club in the 70s. I want you to go in there. Here we go. 4 and 3. Start to add your arm up here. Then drop the grip, drop, and drop. Tighten up. Come on. Let's go. Groove in. Now, just keep it. It's working this arm open. See? I'm pulling in. Drop. Every time my arm goes down, it's not a waste of a move. It's a fun move with a purpose. Stay with time, or come to me. Come on. Work. Yeah, this is my song. Oh my God. I love this song. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Here. Go down right here. Let's go. Come on. And groove. Oh, this is my song. You know what? Y'all gotta work with me. Come on. Give me 4 more here. Go 4 and 3. Ready? Press the floor. Still tight, tight, y'all. Working. Yeah. Come on. Push and move. Go. See you 4 more. Now, go into the night deep group. Ready? Let's go. Night deep group. Push. Pick it up. push, all and over. Feel it, come on, I'm right here. Dig it in, come on, go. Push down. Are you good? Are you good? You feel me? Now here we go. Listen up. Go into the throw down right here. Throw down. Come on. Tighten up. Yeah, come on, you got it. You feel it? Come on. Work it. See how much stroke it over? I'm gonna add that in. Here we go. Come on. Push. Let's do it. Press the floor right here. Come on. Oh. Move. Come on. Go. 4 and 3. Ready? Give it a nice beat. A nice beat. A nice beat. Push. Hit. Hit. Go. Come on. Move in. Tighten up the ass. Here we go. Throw down. Right here. Throw down. Push. Work it out. Push. Do it again, y'all. Push. You know what? Press the floor right here. Come on. Press. Press. Hey. Do it again. Come on. Hey. Y'all ready for the night fever? Night fever. Go. Tighten up. Move it up. Go. Come on. Hey. And hit. Come on. Give me 8 more of these. Come on. Go. Tighten up. Move. You got it. I know you. I know it's going to be the work. Hey. That's it. Push. Ready? 1, 2, right and left. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to play too much. Now here we go. We're doing this stuff called the upper. Really get exercise for the upper back and abs, bring the whole core together. So here we go. Take the heel up and back right here. Push it back. See? Right here, up and back. And you just stay here. Now once you get a little pump, keep it here. And you're going to feel a little bit like that squat. Because that knee is slightly back, okay? It's 4. When you put them up, tighten up the core. Sit on the side. Oh. Now, you can either come here with the function in, or you can come here with the function. Throwing those abs aside. Come on, good. But I'd rather this function because I know you're going for it. Come on, go 4 and 2. Ready? Switch it up. Other side. Go. Hit. 4, 3. Keep going. Come on. 4 and 3. Ready? Switch it up. Other side. Let it go. Come on. Tighten up. Push. We're just building. It's going to get really crazy in a second. Here we go right here. Ready? Switch it up again. Come on. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Switch it up. Come on. Tighten up the core some more. Switch it up. Come on. Got it? You with me? You with me, y'all? Okay. Other side. Right here. Come on. Tighten. Down here. Now, we're going to go count right here. So we got 1, 2. Switch it up. Come on. 1, 2. Switch it up. Go. 4. Hands up, y'all. Push. Are we good? Come on. Hit. Push. Do it again. Come on. Hit. Are you ready for the real thing? Up, back. Let's go. Single. Oh, push down. And my arms coming back. When my arms come in, I tighten up. I'm tightening the whole time. Keep going. Can we feel that? Come on, y'all. Fuck it out for me. Groove, groove, groove. Are we 4 and 3 now? Bring your arms up high. Work that back. Come on. Push. Oh, come on. Groove. You're in. Come on. Fuck you. Now, I tell you, this move, you're at a party. You just walk out there and like, what's up, y'all? I'm here. And we can go. Are you ready? Push. Here we go. Right here. Watch it. Right and left. No. We want to set this up, okay? What we want to do, we want to set this up. We're going to take a little combination. So you can groove and have a good time with it. Are you ready? Push. Now, first, you got to learn what's called to get bitch. Take the beat. Right hand goes behind the back. So go. Back. Front. Hit. Together. Like you got hands. Don't really. Arms in. Squeeze. Hold me. Take it back. Like put it in your pocket. And shoulders over. Come down. Now what we're doing. So every time we move our hands and our body, we're still subtracting. Go. Down. 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 Hit. Knee. Tighten up your core. Ready? How about we do it one more time? We're going in, okay? And what we're about to do is go tempo, and you gotta get. Are you guys ready to go for it? Ready? Work it out, tip tuck, tight, and go. And push, come on. Tight it, right back, do it again, work. Do you got it, y'all? Come on, push. And do it again, come on, tighten up those abdominals. Come on, go. Hit, push, you know what? Let's keep on going, yeah. Ooh, oh, hit it. Do it again. Come on, punch it. Hit. Get there. Come on. Go. Hit. One more Now, one time here. Down here. Here you go. Side to side. Go. Yeah. All right. How we good? Are we good? Now, what we're about to do is we're about to go into something called the roll out, okay? We're going to take our arms and move them a little bit. Just grab your breath for a second. Are you ready? Here we go right here. Tap that foot behind, and here we go. That's all right, and you roll to the right. Look. Just take it back. Now, what this is doing is just tighten up your abs and get abdominals, and most of all, your obliques. Every time I go to the side, I'm getting it down. Tighten up. Take it down. Come on. Here we go. Now, you can stay retired, but we're about to do a real roll out. Big time here. Come on. Push. Work in. Push. How you feeling, y'all? Groove. Now, once you get really into it, you can really give it, work it out. Come on, groove. Go. Come on. 4. 3. You know what? March it out with me right here. Now, watch it out. We're going to go now. We're going to go from the upright to the get busy to the roll out, okay? But you got to keep moving and going for it. Are you ready to go? Do you feel it, y'all? That's it. Remember upright, up and back, each side. Heel, arms down. Come on, go. Push. Come on, pull, go. Give me 4 more. You got it. Work it out, ready? Arms up high. Take it wide. Pull. Push it down. And tighten. Oh, high. Pull. You ready, y'all? Get busy with me. Come on, push. Oh, do that. Right there. Come on, pull. You got it. Come on, dig it out. Come on. Squeeze those abs. Are you good? Right. Hip hop abs, y'all. This is it right here. Let's go right here. Roll out. Come on. Roll out. Oh, come on. Move it out. That can work for you. Come on. I feel good. My abs feel good. Oblique. Push. Come on. 4 more. 4. 3. Watch it right and left. Y'all work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How you feeling? You feel good? We have more hip hop abs. 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, y'all. You feeling good? We're gonna go into something called the kick it. We're gonna start slow with the right heel, ready? Right heel goes up, so look. Heel comes back, other side. Tighten up. Right knee comes up, then left, then right, and down. Let's do it again. You ready? Do it. Heel. Tighten up. Do it again. Other side. Right knee, then left knee, then right, and down. Let's add some arms and then we're gonna cross over to tighten more with the tilt tuck tight. Arms down, knees up. Push and here. Clap it up. Again, ready? Come on. Push and back. Go. Hit. Arms down, knees up. Tighten. Push. This time, I want you to kick it out high. Look. So kick, come back. Oh, absolute engagement knee. Push and hit. Tighten up. You got that? Again, come on. Push and back. You know what? You know it's time for knees up and to go. Tempo. Let's hit it. Go. Kick, tighten, knee up. Push. Clap it out. Let's go. Push. You got it? Knee up. Hit. Clap it out. Come on. Hit and hit. Come on. Dig. Clap it up. One more time. Come on. Hit. You got it? Now, stay here behind you or come up with me. Go. Push. Work. Knees up. Dig. Clap it out. Go. Hit. Push. Come on. Knees up. Dig. Get out. Again. Come on. Got it? Work out. Knee. Push. 4 times. Hey. Here we go. Right here. Walk right. Foot forward. Go. Push. Outside. I told you when you walk, it's your time to just dig. You keep. Just go. Nice and tight. Feel good? Now listen. We're going to go into something called the free. What we got to do first, we just walk and bring our shoulders forward. Your feet together. Look. Hit. See? Feel the touch tight. Again. Push down. Hips coming up. Groove in. Come on. You got to manage this, y'all. Push out. Now what's going to happen? Right arm comes to the right side. Left arm forward. And just look. Freak. Go. Freak. Come on. Dig in. You got it. Hit. Keep it going right here. 4 more. 4. Tighten up the abs. Look at them. Come on. And hit. Now, here we go. Arms right and back. Look. Here. Go. Hit. Work. Do it, y'all. Come on. Hit. Ha. Can I get 4 more? Here. Push. Now, you can stay the same, or you can come with me. Stay with time, you'll come with me. Arms down again. Bring your hips faster. Look. Clap. Go. Work. Hit. do a little combo, okay? We're gonna start with the kicking tempo. Remember, you can stay down and time, and then we go right into the free. You ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6. Kick it out. Go. Work. Knees up. Tighten up. Grab it again. Go. Push it. Knees up. Reach. Arms out. Go. Free. Other side. Go. Work. Do it again. Come on. Hit. Ready? Arms. Forward and back. Let's go. Push. Dig. Come on. Get it. Get it. So tight. Tighten y'all. Go. Push. Now out. Back. Go. Pump it out. Pump it out. Go. Pump it out. Hit. Again. Work. Hit. Hit. Boom, 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 boom. March it out. Yeah. Now, feel those abs work. Even if you're running on it fast, feel it work really good now. We're going to do it again, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to count you down. Here we go. In. 5, 6, let's go. 5, 6. Kick it out. Push. Oh, I love it. Do it again. Go. Push it. Come on. Now, breathe it out. Arms out. Go. Straight. 6. Work. Do it again. Come on. You got it. Here. Arms. Pull it back. Let's go. In. Push. Touch it under. Push. Now, arms out. Hip back. That's it right here. Pump, 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 pump. Pump, pump. Work it out, dog. Yeah. One chip right in there. I'm feeling good. Oh my goodness, you are amazing. Keep it moving.
What the hell temperature is out now outside? Two. Should probably open the windows for the cats. But I think by the time we get done upstairs, it's going to be too hot to close it, but anyway. All right. Anyway. Okay, people are here. People are here. I don't like that. Wait a second. Oh, this is too high. I guess it still works. It still shows that it works. I don't know. It's hard to think about me slipping off. The other one should be okay. All right, anyway, first exercise is the bench press. Pretty much set up, so I put the bench over here, and the spotter bar is where you're supposed to be. Done, right? Alright, so first set last week we had 90 pounds and 95 on the second set. We are going to 100. So the 20-pound bar, you need 80 pounds total. 40 pounds on each side. $25, $35, $40. All right, 25, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 100. a little heavy. 15. Okay, first set, 100 pounds, 15 reps. Gonna stay at 100 pounds for the next set. My Callaway. Alright, second set, same point, same weight. Stalling. Totally need to dig the other pair out. I think I have another pair upstairs. Came in a 3-pack. I think I have one pair in my car, just in case. I think the other pair in the drawer. These are all like digged up. Anyway. Alright. Shit. Alright, second set, 100 pounds, 15 reps. I would keep that at 100 pounds if we were doing 2 of 15 another week. So it's going to go up to 105 when we start 3 and 10 in 2 weeks. Whew. Alright, we strip these weights off and we'll go on to dumbbell presses. Dumbbell presses, dumbbell flies. That's what I meant. Alright, so for dumbbell flies we did dumbbell flies. We done seen about everything. I see everything fly. Alright, so we did 22.5 on the 20 on the first set last week, 22.5 on the second set. I'm not going to do that when we get to like really long sets. Like, I'm not going to go, oh, first set, second set, third set, fourth set, fifth set, sixth set. Probably just ran off the last 2 or 3. Anyway, 20 in the first set, 22.5 in the second set. We're staying at 22.5. Or let's just say last set, whatever the last set is. Last set we did. Gets me every time. Okay. Alright, 22.5. Do these 2 10-pound weights on a 2.5-pound bar. 22.5. I gotta remember to take those other 2 upstairs, see how much they exactly weigh. See what I have sitting over here, because I think they only weigh a couple ounces. I don't even think they weigh a half pound. Maybe a half pound. Probably a pound. I don't know. These ones are heavy. Okay, here we go. I gotta wait. Okay. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. It's a guy from Scotland or Ireland. I don't remember. Scaring his dad. He goes, oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. I don't know. I can't do accents. I don't know which one it was. It's funny. It's cute and funny. Alright, first set 22.5, 15 reps. It will stay at 22.5 for the second set. Ugh. So, I bought like 5 or 6 more pairs of workout shorts, gym shorts. I think I said this last week, or sometime last week. I know I did talk about it. But I have this pair. If this pair, and I have the gray pair that I wore yesterday. And then I have dark gray, a little bit longer ones. Are the only ones that have drawstrings on them. My sweat shorts, my cut-off sweat shorts, they were actually my sweatpants that I got when I worked at Jog Lake as a water attendant. It's technically the ride department, so we all had the same color, navy blue and white striped shirts, polos, and then they gave us slacks or shorts. Then we had like sweatpants as well we could wear. in case it got cold. And I cut them off because it got paint all over them. Like literally, I like somehow got some paint splat. I know some of these. There's some paint on some of these. They just wear them around the house. So I'm not worried about that. But I think they were completely. I think they got. I don't know. They got torn or something. I don't know what it was. But I cut them off. So they're like really 30 years old, 28 years old. But there's no drawstring in them anymore. And then the other pair, the dark navy blue ones with the white stripe going around them, don't have it. The drawstring is completely pulled out. Probably buying a drawstring, but that's like what, $5-6. Got like most of those Salvation Army for like $2-3. And I got some shirts too. I got some sleeveless shirts, some large. Probably a couple medium too. All the ones in my drawer that are sleeveless are medium. Other than like one tank top, I think. But they're all medium, and I can't wear them yet. I got some large ones. And it kind of gets annoying trying to do like get situated with wet sleeves. You know, it's not a big deal when it's dry. Of course, that exercise is too long. But once they get wet, what the hell? How the hell was I what the fuck? So I'm down here in the middle of my fucking live stream workout, and I get my access suspended for bullying harassment. All I'm fucking doing is working out. Who the fuck reported me? So now that I've calmed down a little bit, still pissed off. I fucking hate how TikTok does fucking shit. Anybody reports anything for bullying and harassment, they automatically take my fucking videos down, even when there's no bullying and harassment. I got videos taken down where I was literally in support of a video and they were taken down for bullying and harassment. I was like agreeing with the video, yet that video is still up. Or hate speech. Fucking hate speech. When it was like spreading love and positivity. Like literally, I had a guy, there was a guy who made a video, a black gentleman who made a video. And I'm not exactly sure what his video is about anymore because it's been months. But his original video, I think, was about like, unity or something like that. And a comment, he got a comment from another black gentleman that said, "These white people don't like you." And he made a video reply to that. And I made a stitch to that video as a white person saying, "Yeah, we do. We do like you." And mine got taken down for hate speech. And I appealed it. It was denied. I literally have not said anything along the lines in my entire fucking video. Anything. I can't even think of it. There have been other videos where I've talked about certain things, where I've talked about being grossly obese and things like that, but it was not in a manner that was bullying and harassing anybody. It was talking about me getting back in shape, or people who want to get back in shape. This is a positive experience that I'm bringing here. I might talk about other things, talk about gun violence, every so often I throw something in there, but there was nothing in that video that had anything to do with politics, religion, nothing, calling anybody names, nothing. There was no bullying and harassment going on whatsoever at all in that video. But as soon as somebody clicks something, reports it, taken down, they don't look at shit, they don't do anything, and then it takes them hours upon hours or days before they fucking even review it. They automatically take it down without even fucking looking at it. But they'll take fucking all their goddamn time in the world before they even fucking review it to see if they were fucking wrong. You would think that a system or a social media app that is the most popular app in the fucking world right now would have a better system than just, oh, somebody reported something, let's fucking take it down, we'll review it later. And if we were wrong, oh well. What they should do when they get a report, they should have a fucking goddamn team that jumps in there and fucking looks at it and said, I don't see anything. But yet, there's a gentleman on here, his name's Donnie Dust. He lives in the wilderness. He's got a couple TV shows or something. Or he's been on a few TV shows. I literally ran across, I thought was one of his videos. I looked down and realized it wasn't his name. I go to the page, and like, maybe he made a new page. Wasn't his name. Wasn't him. And every fucking video, not credited, not in the bio, not in the name, not in any of the comments, not in the description, he's not credited. And then when people are saying, oh, can you make this? Can you make this? That's what he does. People say, hey, can you make this? Yeah. He goes, can you make an X? Yeah. And then he makes an X. You know, out of like prehistoric ways of making an X. And I reported it. And he reported the video for somebody pretending to be somebody else. And they're like, nope, no violation. When it was literally the actual creator who's verified on the app, Donnie Dust, reported somebody stealing his content, which is not tolerated on TikTok at all, according to their guidelines. It's not tolerated. Pretending to be somebody else, not tolerated. He is a pseudo-celebrity. And he reported somebody else pretending to be him and using his content and posting it. And they told him that there's no violation. I will sit there and scroll through fucking TikTok and hear every fucking liberal whatever bitching and whining, calling for death to whoever, like Trump and anybody else. No violation. You make a response to it saying that Well, that's wrong. You shouldn't be talking like that. You could be mad about it. There's no point in wishing that you can't issue death threats to the president or whatever. And then we get removed for bullying and harassing. We get removed for dangerous content, yet they get to stay up. Yet a conservative makes one video about Biden and it gets taken down. So it's been well over an hour since this has fucking happened, and they still haven't reviewed my appeal yet. Yeah, still haven't reviewed my appeal. But took it down as soon as somebody reported it. Why did somebody report it? I don't fucking know. I've been doing this, been fucking 11 full weeks. This is the start of the 12th week of me doing this every fucking day. And all of a sudden, somebody reports bullying and harassment. What am I harassing? Who am I fucking bullying? By working out. Is somebody like, I don't like people working out. It makes me feel uncomfortable because it makes me feel insecure. What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Shit pisses me off. I don't mind trolls. I don't mind fucking trolls. I might get a little angry when someone says something stupid or irritating, you know. But I know I'm going to get trolled. I don't give a shit about fucking trolls. Pop it in here. You don't even look, bro. This is sad to watch. I don't give a fuck. Flying fuck. I make sure that all my comments are open, all my stitches are open, all my duets are open, all my DMs are open. I don't limit anything on any of my platforms because everybody has a right to say whatever the fuck they want. And I don't give a shit if you have something to say about me that I don't like. I'm not a sensitive little fucking bitch that I can't take any type of criticism or harassment or bullying. I don't give a flying fuck. On YouTube, I have to go through the fucking process of uploading the videos, and I have to click on all comments. I don't click on a button that says hide potential dangerous comments or hide potential whatever fucking comments, you know, spam, bullying, whatever. I have to set it to be all comments on every fucking video that I upload. Every one of them. I don't give a flying fuck about that shit. The fucking dick shit who said something, thanks for giving me content for Twitch fails. Whatever the fuck his name was, I don't remember. Jimmy something. Whoever said that, like my first week or third week or whatever the fuck week it was. I'm like, go ahead, tag me in it so I can watch it. Go right ahead. Put me on there. All you're doing is spreading my videos around. I don't give a shit. Go ahead. I'm live streaming all this shit. Everything that I have is public. Give a flying fuck. Put it out there. I don't give a shit. Because there's nothing that I'm doing that I need to fucking hide from. Nothing I give a shit about. If I cared what people thought, I wouldn't be live streaming all this fucking shit. Bullying and harassing for talking about what? Gym shorts? I just bought some new gym shorts at Salvation Army for a couple bucks because I have a few that are missing drawstrings and I've lost enough weight that they keep fucking falling down. So I can't wear them anymore. So I had to buy some new fucking gym shorts. And some new shirts because that's exactly what I was saying. I was saying that the sleeves, when they get wet from sweat, they fucking get sticky. And it's annoying having to do this every fucking time I go to lift something. That's what I was saying when I looked over and my live went off. Where the fuck is the bullying and harassing at? I have a lot of fucking shit. I left this thing recording the entire time. I have a lot of fucking dead air that I have to fucking cut out. It's not a big deal. But, God, fucking damn it, I hate people. I fucking hate people. I'm a people person. But I fucking hate people. People are so fucking goddamn whatever. They either just get a kick out of being a fucking asshole, I didn't post a fucking story. Did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. They either get a kick out of being a fucking asshole, or people are so fucking self-centered and upset that just the fact that I'm working out is offensive to them. How fucking ridiculous is that? That's the only two things that I can think of. Somebody just being a fucking asshole just because they fucking can. Or because they're so fucking... I don't know. Can't think of the right fucking goddamn word. It's not self-centered. So fucking insecure about their own fucking self that somebody actually working out is considered bullying and harassment because you just see it on your fucking For You page. You scroll through, oh, this guy's working out. I don't like that because it makes me uncomfortable because I'm fat and lazy, or what the fuck? That would be bullying and harassing if I was actually calling somebody out and saying, I didn't have anybody commenting. There was nobody commenting. The last comment I got was before I even fucking started the goddamn fucking warm-up, which took a half an hour. And I was on to my second fucking exercise, so it had to have been 45 minutes since I had my last comment on the thing. How can I be bullying and harassing somebody if there was nobody fucking watching me and nobody fucking talking to me and I wasn't talking to anybody? Other than just like rambling about fucking gym shorts and fucking t-shirts. Luckily, I realized that I can still download my fucking my Instagrams, and since nobody's on my fucking Instagrams ever, you know, one person might pop in for a second. That's about it. About it on my fucking Instagrams. I can still download those and make my fucking highlight reels, and I can download those back on my regular phone because they save in fucking Instagram, not to the phone. So I can still put them all together. Just be a different fucking angle. Fucking goddamn, people are fucking assholes. No fucking goddamn reason whatso fucking ever to fucking do that. Had to eat another fucking protein bar. Could have fucking ate breakfast the whole fucking goddamn time I was up there. What the fuck is wrong with people? You have nothing better to do than just fuck with people. Just because you're a fucking troll. That's the only fucking thing. Sitting back, eating your fucking Cheetos, and you're gonna get him if you got a dance. Anyway, I just got myself all pissed off again. But whatever. Maybe it'll push me a little more to get this done. So. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, the start. So I was going to keep the fucking dumbbell flies. We're on dumbbell flies still. I was going to keep them at 22.5, but since I have a fucking hour-long rest, I'm going to move them to 25. Now that I have like a whole bunch of fucking adrenaline flowing. The only people that actually watch my fucking lives, even though they don't stay, I'm always on fucking TikTok, but when TikTok gets their fucking goddamn fucking shit together, I can't fucking post for another 3 fucking goddamn days on there. Okay, so second set, because, you know, it's been fucking an hour and a half. 25s. Okay, second set, 25 pounds, 15 reps. I would keep that the same if I was doing 2 of 15 next week. So we'll go to 27 and a half when we do the 3 of 10. Okay, now I gotta set this up for incline bench press. I think I remember I switched it to be one in between my incline set and my front squats. This one again. Alright, so last week we did 70 in the first set, 75 in the second set. We're going to 80. So it's 60 pounds. It's 30 on each side. It's 25. 30. $30. 25, 50, 55, 60, and the 20-pound bar is 80. 45-degree angle. You can also do 30, don't do 60. More of a military press. Okay, first set, 80 pounds. Yep, that's done, right? Okay, so first set, 80 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to keep it at 80. Okay, second set, also 80 pounds. Okay, second set, 80 pounds, 15 reps, then 80 pounds. 2 hours. 2 hours just so I fucking review this shit. Okay, so chest is done. Moving on to the shoulders. Strip off the weight with the military press. Okay, and I was looking this up. I did realize that a lot of the bodybuilders I've seen, they do put the chair at this incline, and they do the military press and take their arms straight up. It's a lot easier to do it that way. It puts more focus on the shoulders as opposed to your lower back, trying to keep yourself straight. So I'll be doing these from now on. Move my back against here, and then my arms going straight up. So still keep them in the forward position. So still kind of like that, but as opposed to being here. still the same movement. Honestly, I still kind of prefer them going sitting up straight. I don't know. It doesn't feel right sitting back like this to do them. As opposed to being here, straight up. I'm going to keep doing the way I do them. I don't want to do them that way. I didn't like the feel of it when I did it for that split second last week. And I really don't like doing it there, so. Alright, military press. We did 22 and a half in the first set, 22 on the half of the second. We're keeping it there. So yeah, you can do them that way if you want to. It's not an issue. You could probably push a little more weight that way too. So I noticed that it seemed a lot easier if I did it last week. But I still kind of like them this way, so I'm going to keep doing them this way. At least for now. So forget what I said about I'm going to do it the other way. Wanted to get some shit done today. First set, 22 and a half, 15 reps. We're going to keep it the same for the next set. Charging always, it's 100%. It's 100%. Okay. Okay, second set, 22 and a half, 15 reps. We would keep that the same if we're doing 2 of 15 again next week. Keep that again. I'm gonna check it every fucking time I come over here. See if they fucking did their fucking review. Fucking assholes. Alright, side lateral raises. We did 12 pounds in the first set, 12 pounds in the second. We're keeping it at 12. Pounds, 15 reps. Keep it the same. I didn't talk about my tattoos. I was waiting at the beginning too. Then again, that's not harassing or bullying anybody. Okay, second set. Okay, second set, 12 pounds, 15 reps, and I would keep that the same if we were doing it 2 of 15 again next week. Oh, man, I also got a notification that they are making sure that they're trying to get rid of inauthentic follows. So bots. So we're going to get rid of bots. They're doing their job there. Get rid of bots, but they're not going to do their fucking job when it comes to people actually making content and making sure everybody is safe and secure in what they post and what they do on here. That they can just make sure that if someone reports bullying and harassment, we don't care if they actually did it or not. We'll just block them, and then if they appeal, we'll figure it out later. Like, way later. Alright, bent over, straight arm, rear arm raises. It's not lateral. Lateral is not the right word. I looked that up the other day. Don't anybody give me for like bullying and harassing. I don't want anybody thinking that because I know English, no definition of something, I'm making fun of them, but they don't know. You're harassing me because you know English better than I do. So you using English and big words improperly, that makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, rear arm raises. We did 15 on the first set, 15 on the second. I'm sorry. I am really sorry. I'm fucking... This shit pisses me off so fucking goddamn much. The only thing I ever report is legitimate bullshit. Like that one Donnie Dust guy pretending to be Donnie Dust, posting his videos, trying to get clout off of somebody else's videos. Like legit. Spam. That's exactly what it is. Somebody spamming, doing that. Spam comments, yeah. You put shit on my comments saying, come check out me on my website at xy dot blah 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 124.xyz.bit or whatever the fuck it says. You know, those bullshit spam bot comments. I'll report those. That's it. I report legitimate spam, and that's it. Like, even if you're bullying and harassing me, I don't report it. I just call you out on it. Then I get reported for bullying and harassing them. You fucking bully and harass me, and I just call you out on it, and then I get bullied and harassed. But again, that's not what happened here. Fucking gym shorts and t-shirts apparently fucking bother somebody. 15 pounds. Again, you don't want to swing your arm. And make sure it comes here, back. A little wiggle here is not a big deal, you know. But you don't want to be doing that kind of crap. You don't want to use the momentum of the swing. Your arm's going to wiggle, it's not a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Alright, first set, 15 pounds, 15 reps. I'm going to keep it at 15. One. to download that video. And I'm going to snip it down to 10 minutes each. And post them so everybody can see there's no fucking bullying and harassing in the fucking goddamn videos. Alright, second set, 15 pounds, 15 reps. I would take it up if you're doing 2 of 15, so we'll go up to 17 and a half. It would go up to 17 and a half, so it's going up to 20. I'm not sure if I like that, but I know damn well if we were doing 2 of 15 next week, I would be fine taking that up. But I'm sitting there in the back of my head, I'm not going to do 20. We need that for the next first 2 tricep exercises. Alright, shoulder shrugs. We did 37 on the first set last week, 40 on the second. We're keeping it at 40. I thought about it. Sitting there, I'm like looking at the fucking supplements and shit at the fucking store yesterday. They needed more HMB tablets. I'm like, I'll spend $30, $25, $30, $35 on pre-workouts and each creatine or HMB tablets, all these extra protein bars, all this other shit. But I'm like, I can't spend $45 for a weight I'm going to use every fucking at least once a week for next year. Then again, at the same time, I'm like, I have the weights to make the weights, to make the dumbbells that I need. I have plenty of weight to make the dumbbells. So it's kind of like, I already have it. What I'm trying to buy is just out of convenience, as opposed to out of necessity with the HMB tablets or the creatine and the pre-workout. They're not really necessary, but they're beneficial to help what I'm doing, as opposed to buying the 45-pound dumbbells that just will probably save me about a minute's worth of time, minute and a half worth of time, just to make them. You know? Let me just talk myself out of buying them again. Again, right there, I got 45, 50, 60, 70 pounds extra on each side, just sitting here. I can make 70-pound dumbbells, up to 70-pound dumbbells with what I have. Not including the 50s and the 25s, not including the 30, 70, 15, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115. Not including the extra 120 pounds of plate weights I have sitting over here on dumbbells that I've pre-made. That's 120 plus the extra 70 over here. 120, 10, 20, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 235, 240, 245, 250, 255, 260, 270, 280, 300 pounds of steel weights. 325, 350, 400. I have 500 pounds of steel weights, and I'm complaining about having 45 pound pre-made dumbbells. I have 400 pounds, literally 450, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 367 and a half, 375, plus another 15, it's 390. 367 and a half, 375, 380, 250, 390, 395, 400, 405, 410, 415, 420, 425, 430, 432 and a half, 435. How did I get 500? 10, that's 15, that's 30. See, now I gotta fucking redo it. I hate myself. That's 30, because the two 15s, 75 times 4, that's 30. 15, 15, that's 30. 40, 50, 60, 70, 70, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. And the two and a halves, that's 115. Two more 2 and a halves, that's 120. 130, 140, 150, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, 205, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 450, yeah, 450 pounds of steel weights, and I'm benching about two 45-pound dumbbells. Not including all the rest of the dumbbells from 3 to 40. And then all the fucking stand weights that I have over there probably equal another 100 some pounds. And I'm benching about 245. Anyway. I'm in a fucking bad mood now. I'm just in a completely fucking bad mood now. What did I say? 40 pounds. literally make 100-pound dumbbells with the 25s. Or even the fucking 50s. Alright. Motivates me to work out. Well, the fact that I'm fat. I want to say I'm kind of narcissistic. I've always been like, I'm not like the prettiest thing in the world. But I got lazy, complacent. Walking upstairs was starting to fucking win me. 44 years old, and most of the men on my dad's side of the family have died due to heart conditions in their early 60s, including my father. My brother has heart issues. I don't think I do as of yet, but I haven't been to the doctor since I was like fucking 20. My uncle, my dad's brother, older brother, one of his two older brothers, is just turned 77, so he's like the one out of all of them. He is the only one left, other than my twin aunts. There's so his sisters that are left, and they are early 70s. They were born in 49, so that would put them at 73. This year, they'll turn 73 in September, I believe. Yeah, something like that. So other than him, as far as the men go in the family, exactly. I can't do the things I used to be able to do, and I don't like that. And I understand part of that is aging. You know, like you look at people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, that he doesn't look anywhere near what he. There's no way he can get back to it. Doesn't matter what he does, he won't get back to what he looked like, or even could do when he was in his early 20s. That's not going to happen. But I'm in my 40s, so I'm still at the point where I can get back to where I was. It's just going to be a little bit harder. I was never in phenomenal shape ever. I was always like skinny with a little pudge on me. Haven't had a date in like 3 years, due to a couple reasons. One, personal. Two, financial situation hasn't been all that great. And three, after being complacent and getting lazy, I don't think I can pull what I used to be able to pull. Even if I stuck with people, girls my age, which I usually typically date about 10, younger. Legal, but younger. I've always dated girls younger than me, for the most part. My ex-wife was like 6 months younger than me, but that's like I think I've gone on a few dates with a couple of girls that were a little older than me, but so yeah, I don't think anybody should settle for something they don't want. I don't want to date somebody that I can pull just because it's all I can pull, and not be happy. Because if I'm not happy just because, they're not going to be happy. I could like the personality, but if you're not attracted to somebody, then it's not good. It's not fair to them. So I'm not saying looks are everything, because they're not. And I've dated girls that are not, you know, that I like better personality-wise than I did physically, you know. But at the same time, it's in the back of my head, like, you know, and that's terrible. It's terrible for me to say that, but if you're not attracted to somebody, you can't be attracted to them. So other people don't really care about physical attractiveness as much, but they are attractive to them. You know, I am not. What is that? What is that? Is that pansexual? That they kind of lump that, or the demisexual? I don't know what the fuck it is. They're attracted more to the personality than the looks. But I'm a very physical, whatever. So yeah, if I don't think that I can justify trying to pull the girls that I normally could pull. By looking like, you know, a creeper, basically. So if I want to continue to date, and it's really not even the real reason, because I really don't care about going out and doing things and meeting people and talking to people. It doesn't really interest me as much anymore, but if I did, you know, I know that doesn't matter to everybody, so I could probably find the most beautiful girl in the world looking like I did 6 months ago, 3 months ago, you know, not giving a shit about anything but my personality, and that'd be awesome. But I also feel kind of like it's not fair to her, you know, to be this drop dead, physically gorgeous, perfect everything, and then me being looking like a slob. I don't feel comfortable with it either, so. Being in a good, healthy shape says quite a bit about someone's motivation to have a lifestyle. Yeah, it is. You know, as long as you're not like sitting there being like, you know, because there are some assholes that are like, they're literally narcissistic. You know, there's a big difference between having some narcissistic tendencies. We all do. We all have some narcissistic tendencies. You know, we all like to look at ourselves, make sure we look good as best as we can. You know, but there are people that would rather sit there and ogle themselves in the mirror, you know, than, you know, do anything else. And they care more about how they look, and you know, I'm not going to go out with a girl because like I don't think she makes me look bad, you know, and that's not why. It's just because it's more of an attraction thing, obviously. So, but yeah, make sure I don't lose that one. So, but yeah, mainly, like I said, I'm 40-some years old. I don't have grandkids yet. Hopefully not anytime soon. Not that I wouldn't love them, but my kids are both in their early 20s. They're both in college. I'd like to see them get themselves settled first before they have kids. And I want to be at least 50, at least 50 before I have grandkids. Maybe get myself settled too before they have kids. That'd be great. Me going to the bars trying to hit on 25-year-old, 25 to 27-year-old, 30-year-olds. Yeah, I'm a grandpa. Anyway, all right. Second set. I'm going to go to 42.5, and I don't have to make those. 42. All I got to do is put the wrist weights on for now. I will need to make 45s for when we start at 3 at 10s, because if I'm doing 42.5, 42s right now, I will have to bump it up to 45s when we get to the 3 at 10 in 2 weeks. So this is the last week of 2 of 15. That means no matter what I do on this last set, it's going to go up regardless. So I will have to make 45s. Regardless for the shoulder shrugs. Well, maybe next week. Maybe on Thursday. Because we still do shoulder shrugs on Thursday. So depends on how this goes. I might have to make them on Thursday. And that's fine. That's fine. I really can't afford to buy any more weights. And I just basically gave myself every reason that I don't have to buy weights. Just going to take an extra minute to make them. But I still got to make them for these, for the bars. I got to put them on the machine. I got to put them on that bar. I got to put them on the easy curl bar. I got to put them on that straight bar over there. So what's the difference? I got to make 2 fucking dumbbells every so often. I would just make them and keep them there, but I need the 10s for the other exercises too. So other than tearing these ones apart. But I use these ones more than I use the heavier ones. So, all right, second set, 42 pounds. Okay, so I think, just watching myself in the camera, I think I did those pretty well. Without too much of like stopping short and raising my arms too much. That's the issue with those ones. Not paying too much attention, don't realize you're doing this as opposed to doing, you know, that. Collarbone still hurts from the other day. The other thing, sleep wrong fucking lasts forever. So we did 40 pounds on the first set. I didn't write that down. 15. 42 on the second set. 15 reps. I'm going to go to 45 for Thursday. It's the only exercise we do twice a week for anybody who hasn't been paying attention. You're watching, following along. Go ahead and follow along. So we go to 45. I will, however, I will probably get a 45-pound weight, at least one. They have one at the All Play It Again Sports up the street, but again, I don't know how long this will last. It's a used one. One of these rubber hex ones. I will probably get that before I have to do skull crushers at 45, which is going to be pretty soon because I'm at 37. I'll be doing 37. So that's a 35-pound plus the ankle weight, the wrist weight. Then we go to 40 and then 42. So I probably will need that soon. Hopefully it'll still be there because they're only $1 a pound, 99 cents a pound. So that would be what, 45 cents less than $45 plus tax, $45. But what keeps me coming down here every day is my live streams, honestly, even though nobody really watches them. That gets me coming down here every day, even though, like I said, no one's watching them. It's setting all this up and doing it that keeps me coming down here, because it keeps me like feeling like I'm being accountable for something by coming down and doing it. Then of course TikTok had to fucking give me a stupid ass fucking somebody reported my video, my live stream for bullying and harassing when literally I was only talking about gym shorts and t-shirts. Out of curiosity, what made you want to, that's basically it. I didn't realize you said that, and that's what I was bringing up. Well, let's see, just real fast. I do kind of have this broken down in my in some of my videos on TikTok, but what made me want to live stream them is like I started this routine at 40. I was at 201 pounds, 201.8 pounds with 46 1/4 inches around the widest part of my stomach. So basically, my waistline's technically here, but I just call it my waistline. Everybody thinks their waistline's down here. It's really up here, but widest part of my stomach. 8 years ago, when I finally decided I had enough, and I was like 44 inches. I was 44 inches around here. That's the biggest I ever been at the time. I had a desk job, kind of half desk job, half walking around. I got fed up, and the only thing I was really on was Facebook at the time. I deactivated it and just kind of disappeared. And for the next 3-4 months, I busted my fucking ass. I did basically what I'm doing now, these workouts, but I did 3 sets of 10 for about 6 weeks. Then I did a reverse pyramid for about 6 weeks. But I was doing every workout that I'm doing now. I was doing each one twice a week. So today's workout, I was doing bench press, decline flies, incline press. I had 6 exercises per muscle group, basically. But I was using mostly that machine there and a few dumbbells. So it wasn't the exact same workout, but I had 6 exercises. I did every exercise twice a week. And then 3 to 6 times a week, probably every once in a blue moon I did 2, but it was usually 4. But on average, yeah, anywhere. So 2 to 6 workouts, 2 to 6 days a week. When I got home from work in the evening, I would do a 45-minute cardio as well. Busted my ass. In 3 months, I lost about 10 inches off my waist and about 50 pounds. And then a friend, an acquaintance on Facebook that I went to high school with, wanted me to help him lose weight and convinced me to go to the gym. Then I switched jobs, and my schedule completely changed from 12 to 9 to 7 to 6. And of course, it was the dead of winter, and we had major snowfall, so I had to not only shovel my driveway at 4 o'clock in the morning, then I had to drive from Akron to Cleveland during rush hour traffic to get there by 7 o'clock in the morning through all these snowstorms. Then I would get home at probably close to 7:30 at night because, again, rush hour traffic and snowstorms. And I couldn't even get myself up off the couch when I got home. I would let my dog out, and I felt horrible. I put my dog out, and I would pass out as soon as I came back inside. He had a pet back there. He passed a couple years ago. We had to put him down a couple years ago. But anyway, I let him out, and then realized like 20 minutes later, I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, dog's still outside. I had to go bring him inside, and by that time, I'm starving. I need to eat. There's no way I'm getting to the gym getting done by 10 o'clock, when they close. So that got all fucked up. The next thing I know, I'm back to looking like I was. So a few other times I tried to start, and I would stop, and I'm like, something got fucked up. I got to restart again. I got to restart again. Then I got to restart again. Then I got to restart again, and it's just fluctuate. I'd lose a little bit of weight, then I would gain it back. Then I'd lose some weight, I'd gain it back. I get a little bit better than I am now, then I gain it back. And then I hurt my elbow. Actually, what I was doing last time, I was recording them and posting them on YouTube. Or trying to post them on YouTube. I didn't really get many posted. I got like 2 or 3 of them posted. And then I fucked up my elbow doing upright rows, which is why you will not see upright rows in my routine. Because I don't know what the fuck I did, but I cannot lift weight this way. I have to be very careful with my left arm. And then 2 years goes by, and I'm eating fucking garbage again, laying around most of the time, and now I'm at the biggest point I've ever been. Not now, but I was when I started. So I'm like, you know what? I need something to keep me accountable. Now, it's kind of a long story, huh? I'm like, I need something to keep me accountable. So I'm like, you know what? I am going to. So I have 12.8 thousand followers on TikTok. Not because of working out, not because of fitness, because of my political opinions, basically. So I have a lot of followers. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to live stream on TikTok. and keep myself accountable. You know, and I made a video on my birthday, the day before my birthday, which is April 10th. I said tomorrow's my birthday, so starting Monday, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start live streaming these to hold myself accountable for. So I said, if anybody wants to come just check on me, make sure I'm doing it, you know, that'd be great. Just pop in, just to see if I'm on there, see if I'm live streaming, you know, make sure I'm working out. I'd appreciate it, and that was all okay. Then I was like, you know what? I have extra phones, because this is my phone. The one you're watching me on is like, it's a Note 4. It had, you know, I keep my old phones. I don't turn them back in. Not because there's anything I'm worried about them finding, just because it's useful. You know, in case I needed a backup. You know, in case my phone died, I needed a backup. I have it. Or in case my kids need a backup, I can just pop the SIM card in and then use the phone. This one they can't. This is a Verizon phone, but you know, everything else is T-Mobile. So I couldn't I wanted to live stream on YouTube, but you have to have 1,000 followers to live stream on YouTube, kind of like you do on TikTok, at least on a phone. And then my laptop with the webcam is dead. Got the black screen of death. You know, I can't do shit with it. My other laptop that does work doesn't have a webcam, and it doesn't have HD capability. It's a great laptop, but other than that, it doesn't work. I'm not going to bring my desktop down here. So I started recording for YouTube, and I was like, I can live stream on Instagram. You know, I can do that. And I was like, what else could I live stream on? I really don't want to, because at the time I wasn't quite ready. I didn't really want to do anything on Facebook. I was off of Facebook for like 2 years, so I didn't want to do anything on Facebook. So I'm like, I'll do it on Instagram. And I was like, well, I can do Twitch. Twitch is like a live streaming platform. I can do Twitch. So I just popped on Twitch and did it. So that's why I'm on Twitch, because I couldn't get on YouTube, or else I probably never would have got on Twitch. So I kind of want to start live streaming on TikTok. I could probably use my phone. I bought this one. I actually bought this one for $30 like last week. The one I'm pointing at over there. It's another Note 5. I have two Note 5s, a Note 4, and then I have my S9 here. I was thinking about either upgrading that, but I just upgraded my son's phone, or just buying another $30 one off of eBay. This works great. Then I can just live stream on Facebook as well if I wanted to. But yeah, to keep myself coming down here, and it's been working too. I've been down here every day since April 11th. Every day. My rest day, I do a stretch. I do a full body stretch that I find on YouTube. I do the stretch, then I kind of give it a quick review, and I post links to it when I post them on YouTube. So yeah, 7 days a week since April 11th, I've been coming down here and doing live streaming. So it keeps me coming down here. I'm not consistent on my time, which is terrible, because as soon as I start getting into my next segment is going to be 3 of 10, which means it's going to take longer, because it's longer rest periods. And then I'm going to go into 5 of 6, and 6 of 5, and 10 of 3, and all this other. It's going to be like this whole fucking thing, and it's just going to take longer. So I have to start getting down here earlier, so I can get to work. I do DoorDash, Grubhub. I do deliveries. I'm an independent contractor, basically. That's what I am. But that's what I do for 100% for a living right now. DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. I have Instacart. I just added Amazon Flex, which they put me up in Cleveland. I don't want to go to fucking Cleveland because the cost of gas just for me to drive to Cleveland and back, from what I've seen on what they pay for the available blocks for me to go work, I'm going to spend half of that on gas just getting there and back. And that's not going to work for me. I do, but I don't. I do when I'm making money. All through the fucking pandemic, I was making bank. Even a little bit afterwards, I was making bank. And I'm going to say right now, the problem is not the gas prices either. That's part of it. The problem is that TikTok and Facebook are full of asshole drivers who feel like they're entitled to your money. I will not tell anybody how to do their job. Well, I do. I won't tell them what they should take and what they shouldn't. You know, if you don't want to take orders that are, you got to make sure it's worth your time, obviously, especially with the gas prices. There are drivers that have no problem taking non-tipped orders because what they make in cash makes up for it. Then you have other drivers like me who have done that and have not made enough in cash to make up for what they don't make. So, like I tell them, if you want to take pre-tipped orders only, by all means. But quit getting on TikTok and Facebook and telling customers no tip, no trip. Your food's going to get cold. They will actually send messages to customers saying, you know, oh, you forgot my drink. Well, maybe you should have tipped more. Maybe you should do your fucking job and quit making me look bad because you're a fucking asshole. You took the order. You do it right. I don't care if it's a non-tipped order. I don't care if it's $30 tip on there. I don't care if there's no tip on there. You took the order. Treat every customer the same. And then some of these non-tippers, or more so the low tippers, will start tipping better. And the people who were tipping well are either going to stop using the service or stop tipping altogether because they get nothing but asshole drivers coming. So, but no, for the most part, I do like it. I don't know what I would do if I went back to work for somebody. I really don't. I have a problem with authority, especially when that authority doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Especially when I work in customer service, for the most part. And I have a higher customer service standard than most places I work. And that's been a lot of the issues with me. So I like working for myself. I know it's not going to last. I can do rideshare if I want, but I got to get my brakes fixed first. At the very least, I need a stabilizer link, which isn't causing an issue. It's not even noisy yet. My check engine light's on, but it's just a O2 sensor or something like that. It's an emissions issue. It's not causing any problems. It'll need to be fixed before April, because that's when I got the K&E check, emissions check done, because I live in Ohio. But I could make some more money easily if I could turn the rideshare on, but I don't feel comfortable picking people up and my brakes squealing every time. You know, I drop, I make a stop. So I gotta get that. But yeah, I like doing it. One side, I like the freedom of doing it, but at the same time, when I try to do something like this and I don't get down on time, it cuts into my time working because I gotta make sure I do this, or I'm gonna stop doing this again. I'm gonna get complacent again. I'm gonna start eating fast food, and I'm gonna get fatter than I was. Because each time this happens, I get fatter than I was before. So I schedule myself on DoorDash because you kind of have to, or you have to wait for it to be busy. The other ones I can just turn on whenever I want to. But the scheduling is just to get me out the door. At the same time, usually I'll end up pushing it back or letting it go and just logging in later. So, yeah. I do like doing it. At the same time, I don't like doing it. It's like any other job. But I like doing it better than a lot of the other jobs I've had. But it's not paying enough right now, and part of that is me not getting out in time. Today I usually take off because my son comes over. My 21-year-old son comes over and hangs out on Monday nights. So I just take Monday off to get my laundry done and vacuum because I got cats and shit, so I gotta clean all that shit up from them. So I figure I'd do that on Mondays before he comes over, and then finish it off Tuesday morning while he's sleeping. And then he leaves to go hang out with his friends about 6 o'clock, so I go work Tuesday night, and I try to work the rest of the week. But if I don't start getting down here at like 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to get a full day's worth of work in. I'm going to make half of what I need to make, which is what I've been doing. It's still enough to live off of, but it's not enough to get back to where I was, or even get my vehicle fixed properly. So, but anyway, I'm going to move on with my workout. I will stop if you still want to stop and chit chat. That's fine. I'll try to make them a little shorter. I got triceps left. I got 3 exercises left to do. Triceps, tricep kickbacks. There's two main ways you can do this. Obviously, you can do it bent over like this, and you can just do it like that. I do it on the bench. You can do them on machines too. In certain way, like you can do a straight pull down like this with a cable and a rope or something, or even a handle. Then again, that's the push down too. So we're doing the push down. That's technically a tricep kickback as well, just a little bit different. Yes, basically my tricep routine today is our hands are like this. Then we do skull crushers. So your hands are like this, and then they're like this. So we kind of go from here to here to here, pretty much. So we hit the triceps at different wrist angles, basically. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but it seems to. And then we do kind of the same thing on Thursday. Tricep kickbacks. We do 15 pounds on the first set, 15 on the second. We're keeping it at 15. Turn my music back up. Whatever we call this music. That Instagram likes to block because there's copyright on this Creative Commons music. Oh. Okay, again, just like the other ones, like these ones, don't want to let your arms swing. Oh, so bad. Yeah, it's close. Alright, first set, 15 pounds, 15 reps. We'll keep it at 15 for the next set. Still haven't reviewed my appeal. Fucking TikTok. Fucking TikTok. The reason why I'm listening to this crap, it's not real crap. You know, I picked the best of what I could find. But it's the Creative Commons music they have on the YouTube audio library, because I know how Twitch is, and Instagram as well are very good about catching copyrighted music. They already try to block my Instagrams in other countries. But the list like 30 countries, none of them are in the United States. Except for the United States minor outlying islands or something like that. Because it'll catch one song, even though every song is Creative Commons. I have to appeal it every time, and they'll say, your video's been restored. I'm like, it's over anyway. It's a live stream. So, anyway, second set, same weight. Do something wrong. There we go. really like the feel of that in the left arm in the second set. I know I got through them all, but some of them felt kind of wonky. So 15 pounds, 15 reps. If we were doing 1-2 of 15 again, I would keep that the same. So it's going to go up regardless because of the 3 of 10, but yeah. Anyway, alright, skull crush. I knew I didn't want to wear a fucking hat today. I knew there was a reason I didn't want to wear a fucking hat today. Skull crushers. Alright, so we set 37 on the first set, 37 second, we'll keep it at 37. So it's going to be the 35-pound weight with a 2-pound ankle weight wrapped around the bottom. Yeah, should be fine. So yeah, I like the fact that I can cup these better than I can with the plate weights. That's kind of why I want to make sure I get the 45. It just makes me feel comfortable holding those plate weights. I guess it works the same. I mean, that's really not that big of a deal. It's just, I don't want to stab myself in the fucking head with that. So I probably will go back and get that 45. It's the only one they have, too. They had brand new 45 powder coated ones. But they're like $70, almost $70 each. But all their used weights are 99 cents a pound. So I can get that for $45. They only have the one. But then again, I can just suck it up and make sure I don't hit my fucking head. Alright, so now that weight is 37 pounds. Gotta switch hands. Take the other way next set. 37 pounds, 15 reps. I'm gonna keep it at 37. Again, that's one I'm very cautious on because I don't want to fucking crush my skull. Alright. I did it last time. Left hand on it. Definitely couldn't do that when I started sitting up like that. Alright, second set, 37 pounds, 15 reps. I would keep that the same if we're doing to a 15 again next week. We're not. So it'll go up to 40. I think I might go back and get that 45. Even though I just convinced myself not to by saying I had 450 pounds of plate weights. Alright, last exercise. Close grip, tricep pushdowns. Getting there. I'm surprised you're still here. So close grip, pushdowns. We'll do wide grips or regular grips on Thursday. Close grips today. Again, I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but alright, so we did 40 pounds in the first set, 40 on the second. We're going to keep it at 40. 40 pounds right here. Well, that's going to stay the same. First set, 40 pounds, 15 reps. We'll keep that the same for the next set. Second screen for some company. Oh, for some company. Gotcha. I'm like, what company are you? I was thinking of the wrong company. Company as in companion to company, not company as in corporation. Really really nice if they would review the appeals as quick as they ban you. Alright, last set, then wait. Alright, 40 pounds in the second set, 15 reps. I would keep that the same if we're doing 2 of 15, but we're not. So anyway, basically what I'm doing, this is the last week, since you're still watching, I think. This is the last week. You can see it's all, you can see it, it's all filled out over here, all the way to the end. This is a recovery week. There's nothing there. Nothing going to be there. The recovery week is basically just doing cardio and following along some videos, like the turbo jam sculpting video, turbo sculpt. So that'll be the weight training for the week. We'll do that twice, and then we'll do cardio videos basically on the other 4 days. And then we go back, we restart the whole thing with different set to rep ratio, same exercises, same order, at least until we get to the superset segment, which is like 3-4 months from now, I think, 3 months from now. 3 of 10, 5 of 6. Yeah, so we got 3 months there. Yeah, so July 10th, August, September, October. So yeah, in October we'll be starting the supersets. So there's going to be a little bit of rearranging on the exercises. All the same exercises, nothing different. Just rearranging the days to make them fit as a superset with each other. Because chest, I have 3 exercises Monday and Thursday. Triceps, I have 3 Monday and Thursday. Back, I have 3 on Tuesday and Friday. Shoulders and biceps. Shoulders, I have 4. Biceps, I have 4. Technically, it's 3 plus a forearm exercise. And then legs, they're not really split evenly because it's leg work, like squats work, fucking everything. And then you have leg extensions, leg curls, calves. You got barbell hip raises, which kind of work a lot around here, and you got nothing's really targeted very nicely for the leg work. So even if you split them between upper and lower, on Wednesday I have 4 uppers, 2 lower, so 4 thighs, glutes, and then 2 calves. And then on Saturday I have 5 upper, and then 1 calf. So it doesn't work out. And 3 ab work, 3 ab work exercises on Tuesday and Friday as well. So the only difference we're going to do is we're going to switch it up a little bit, and then we will be doing all the ab work on leg day as well. So instead of just doing 3 and 3, we'll be doing 6 and 6. So that way it works with the superset for the legs. So the 3 different crunches, and the 2 different planks, and the Mason twist, the oblique twist. So we got regular crunches, reverse crunches, oblique crunches. And then we have planks, side planks, and then the oblique twist. So 6 exercises split up between 2 days right now, but for the superset, I'm going to do all of them. And that's fine because the ab work, I'm not doing ab work to build bulk like everything else. I'm not trying to get big, bulky anyway. But I want just trim, tight, toned, strengthened, strong abs, defined abs. I don't want big, bulky bodybuilder Hulk. I keep comparing Captain America in the first Captain America movie, Chris Evans in the first Captain America movie, to the Hulk. Mark Ruffalo's version of the Hulk, you know, the big, bulky Hulk, not the weird-looking one from the the Eric Banning one. You know, the first one, that was terrible. But even the second one, what's his name? Edward Norton. Edward Norton's version of the Hulk, well, the version that had Edward Norton in it, he was kind of like he was huge, but he was still like cut, you know, as opposed to the Hulk, who looked, you know, the new one, the Mark Ruffalo one, looks more like the Hulk, you know. He's a big hulking, you know, guy, as opposed to like the Edward Norton one, where they just made him big and just, you know, he's still like ripped to shreds, you know. And the first one just looked fucking weird. Bad CGI, bad everything. So yeah, I'm going more for, I got the broad shoulders, so I kind of like that. So it'll give me a nice V shape nicely, so I get rid of the fat. So, but yeah, I want toned, tightened, defined abs that I've never fucking had in my life. It'd be fucking awesome. So I have that Captain America, the way he looked in that when he came out of the fucking machine thing, the chamber. And you can bet your ass, if I get my ass into the shape that I want to be in, I'm going to find a way to do that fucking pose from Winter Soldier, where he was holding the, I don't know if you've seen it, the Winter Soldier, where he was holding the fucking chopper to the roof. You know, he was doing that thing. Oh, I'm doing that. I'm getting like a photo shoot done. I'm doing that shit. But have you seen the trailers? Have you seen the trailers for Love and Thunder, the new one, the new trailer, where they like flick Chris Hemsworth, he's like, we're gonna remove these robes here, and kind of does a flick thing, and of course all his clothes come off. He goes, you flick too hard, and then all the girls start fading. He got like so fucking ripped for that fucking movie. Jesus, I'm like, oh. Dude, if I was gay, I'd be like all over Chris Hemsworth, fucking dude, man crush right there. But no, I think Chris Evans had like the ideal shape that I was going for. Henry Cavill in Superman, he's still a little more on the big bulky side that I'm not really, looks phenomenal, but I don't think I want to be that big, especially with my stature. I'm 5'7", so I think they'll look kind of bigger. The smaller you are, I think it looks kind of goofy, at least in my opinion. So, but yeah, like that ideal Adonis-looking figure is more what I'm going for, as opposed to being the big strong man type thing, or the big brute So yeah, in cosplay, maybe I'm too short to get there. I am like that's another motivation I completely forgot to mention. We went to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. I think that's the last one. Yeah, it was Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. Yeah. And I'm sitting there watching all these people come in Spider-Man costumes. Not a whole bunch, but a few of them. And I'm like, you know what? I could have done that shit. But no, here's my big fat ass. I look more like Thor from fucking Without the Muscle from Endgame. But yeah, that's kind of my motivation too. Is for when they release the Spider-Verse, the new one. It's got my favorite Spider-Man, which is Miguel O'Hara, 2099. As one of the main characters. Like I was screaming. My son and I watched it on TV. It's the first one. Watched it on Netflix or something like that. And I'm like, they brought all these different Spider-Men, and I'm like, why? Why did they not bring in 2099? Why? I mean, it's so mad. And then at the end, they did a little cutscene at the end, and I'm like, oh, there he is. And then I found out he's actually a big character. Oscar Isaac is voicing him too, so that's kind of cool. I like him. He really showed his chops in Moon Knight. Really good actor. So yeah, I want even though Miguel O'Hara, the character, is like 5'10", but that's like right here on me, so that's not a big deal. That's not that big of a difference. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself a nice costume. I gotta find a good one. It's hard. It's so hard to find a good one online because everybody shows, like, all these Chinese companies. They have no fucking rules on anything. They show you the $2,000 costume, but then they send you the $20 fucking costume that looks like shit. You know. And they don't have to have descriptions in their fucking shit saying this is not the actual suit, you know. I had that issue buying a fucking a grill for my Mercedes that I used to have. I hit a deer, and I found one. I thought it was cool as fuck. It was black. It had all black. It was black on black. It had a black grill with chrome on the end. That's how it comes in. It's flat gray with chrome, but this was a shiny black with chrome ends on the grill. And obviously the bend symbol. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That was the only picture they showed. But deep buried in the description was said OEM. And I'm like, motherfucker. I paid for it and I got it. But then again, I paid like 3 times less, and it was literally the exact same. There was nothing wrong with it whatsoever. So I wasn't complaining too much, but I was very mad that I didn't get what I ordered. Or what the picture said. I went back and read all the complete description, and I found where it said OEM part. But they'll put whatever the fucking picture they want up there, you know. But for $100 as opposed to paying $300-400 for the actual factory one, that I was able to put on myself because I worked in a car shop at the time. So I just pulled it into the bay. I was a service advisor. Pulled it in the bay and grabbed the little ratchet set that was behind the desk and just popped it off, the new one on, pinched my finger. So that was years ago, but yeah. So I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful to get the right one. And what bothers me is most of these fucking new costumes, these cosplay costumes, they come with like shading. Like they have like the muscle shading and all this stuff on there. I'm like, just make the fucking costume. I'm like, I don't care if there's like a little bit here and there, you know, just little accent pieces, but it's like fucking completely like shaded and like it's accentuated all the fucking muscles. And like the costumes they wear in the movies are, you know, they have a little bit of accents to it and the rest is lighting. But these ones are like legit, like muscles are like drawn. It's like it's a fucking drawing that they put onto a fabric as opposed to just making the fucking costume. So I wish I could make one myself. My aunt was still like younger, I could probably get the fabric and have her put together because she was a pretty good seamstress back in the day. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. That would be awesome. I used to want one of those too, back when I was a kid. But now I'm more looking at things like I'm not quite tall enough to do this. So Spider-Man works because there's so many different iterations of Spider-Man. You know, Ultimate Spider-Man's like 5'7", 5'6", something like that. The original Peter Parker, I think, is 6'1" or 6 foot, 5'11", something like that. So Spider-Man's not a big deal, especially with Tom Holland. He's like 5'8". Yeah, definitely nostalgia. Oh, I'm big on nostalgia. I got a lot of T-shirts that have are nostalgic. I got all those Cobra Kai stuff. I got Ferris Bueller. I got socks. I got Goonies socks. I got one with Sloth on it that says "Hey, you guys." I got 85 pairs of socks, all fucking graphic socks that I wear. Need bush shorts. I have no shame. Nostalgia. I'm growing a tail. Just because all these little kids think they're cool growing mullets. I'm growing a tail. I use it as an excuse. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to grow a tail until I get to the shape that I want to be in, the weight and the body fat that I want to be in. And then I'll cut it off. And I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm kind of getting excited. It's getting a little bit longer. I'm getting to the point where maybe I can start braiding it soon. But, like I did back in the 30 years ago. Literally 30 years ago, I had a tail. About down to here. Or beads in it, braided, put beads in it. My son hates it. But my son, we watched Top Gun Maverick on Monday last week, and then we all went to go see it again. Me, my daughter, her boyfriend. We took my mom to go see Elvis, and then we went to the drive-in so they could take me to see Jurassic World Dominion. That was my Christmas. That was my Father's Day present, and then it was at the drive-in, so it was a double feature. And Top Gun Maverick was playing again, so we watched it again. Fucking awesome the second time. But my son showed up, little fucking mustache, and I'm like, "What's that?" He goes, "What?" I'm like, "What's that on your face?" And I'm gonna go "What's that?" And my daughter's boyfriend starts laughing hysterically. So I'm going, "Who's this? Who's this?" But it's cool. Great movie, great characters. I can see why he did that. Everybody started growing mustaches back when Burt Reynolds got popular anyway, so it's no different. So yeah, all that stuff's about what you like. But yeah, same time, with me with Cotton, I'm like, I gotta be, I'm not big enough to be this stuff. So, but yeah, when we go see Into the Spider-Verse, 'cause I was kind of excited. I was very excited that I was upset but excited because it was supposed to come out in October, and I can probably get in decent enough shape by October to wear the Spider-Man 2099 costume to the movie. And then I'm but probably not quite where I want to be to make it look really good. And I was I could probably bust my ass a little bit harder. I could come down to the extra cardio, lose the fat, and get in decent shape as well, and then make it look decent. And then I heard it got pushed back to July of next year. I'm like, that's plenty of time. I can lose the fat and get into nice shape. That's over a year. I can get in really good shape by then, as long as I stay on it. So the live stream has definitely helped me come down here and do it. So I went upstairs for an hour and a half. I was so mad because somebody reported my TikTok live for bullying and harassment. Right? Bullying and harassing. When I was literally just talking about, I just finished a set, and I was talking about gym shorts and t-shirts that I just bought from the Salvation Army. Gym clothes. Just talking about gym clothes. Like, literally, I said, like, I bought them because I have a few of my shorts that don't have drawstrings in them anymore. And instead of, like, getting online and paying $10 for a couple drawstrings, and then trying to feed them through the fucking shorts, I just went to the Salvation Army and bought like 5 pairs of shorts for like $2 each, $2-3 each. And I grabbed some t-shirts too, because I also noticed that it was getting starting to get annoying that my shirts getting a little more tighter around the shoulder, a little tighter around the shoulders. That when I'm sweating, they kind of get sticky, and it's like, oh fuck, I gotta move them up a little bit to make sure that I can move my arms as I need to for whatever exercise I'm doing. So I got some sleeveless shirts that fit me better. The ones I have upstairs are medium. The ones that I've had in my drawer are medium, because I'm wearing, this is a large, I think. I've been wearing extra larges. So I got the mediums, and I'm like, well, if I put the mediums on, they're going to look stupid because they're just going to be sitting up here. My fat gut's going to be sitting out. I'm like, I'm going to look stupid. So I grabbed some large ones for a couple bucks each. So my arms are completely free. But as I'm talking about that, my live stream gets disconnected and says I have a bullying and harassing violation. When there was literally nothing in there that would be counted as bullying and harassing. Like nothing. And of course they ban it like that and blocked me for 3 days, and I was pissed. I was pissed because I use these videos. I make a highlight reel every week. It's about 2 seconds, just a 2-second clip of each exercise of the warm up, which is just a cardio video, and then 2 seconds of each exercise. So each day lasts about just 30 seconds ish. And if something stupid happens, something fun happens, like, you know, like I had a troll on Twitch one time. I was like, yeah, I put that in there. You know, me calling him out for being a troll. Sometimes these phones will fall over when I'm in the middle of something because the tripods are cheap. So I'm like, motherfucker, and I'll come back and fix it. You know, I'll throw stupid shit, things like that, or I'll say something stupid like, "No, I talk too much," or little things, little stupid things I find funny. I'm pretty sure they will. They usually do for the most part. Occasionally they don't unblock my videos if they falsely block. Got a couple removed for hate speech when I literally didn't say anything. I was duetting somebody else's video, and his video is still up, but mine got removed for hate speech. Another guy, I was telling a black gentleman how much we liked him. You know, white people, we do like you, because the comment in his video said, "These white people don't like you." I'm like, no, we do, we absolutely do, and I got blocked for hate speech. Another video said, "White parents, I need you to explain this," talking about the school shooter up in Michigan last year, because the way their parents were leaving them kind of hanging out to dry, you know, and like basically saying, us as black parents, we don't leave our kids out to dry like that. Even if they do something wrong, you know, we're going to do what needs to be done, and I said nothing about anything else other than I'm like, well, that's because the parents are pieces of shits. They're just pieces of shit. I'm like, it has nothing to do with white or black. You know, white parents, you know, they're just pieces of shit. And I got banned for hate speech probably because the moderators thought I was talking about the guy I stitched. And they don't unban those. That's what I find hilarious. They don't unban those. But I will have comments in my videos just calling me a jerk, an asshole, whatever else. And as soon as I say, like, well, you're being a dick, I'm done. I'm off. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's what trolls do. They will antagonize you, and then as soon as you retaliate, oh, look what he did. Look, I didn't report it. Bullshit. Yes, you did. So, but no, I have absolutely no clue. So yeah, that'll get unbanned as soon as they fucking do it, because it's gonna piss me off. Because I was pissed because I used these videos from TikTok for my highlight reels. But then I sat there. I said, can I download? I know they save on Twitch. I know, but the format's different. I got landscape on Twitch because it keeps telling me to rotate my thing, so I can't do the portrait mode like I do on the other ones. But since the middle of last week, TikTok and Instagram have been on the same phone. They're both Note 5s, so it's the same quality camera, same whatever else. However, the TikTok, the Instagram video seems to be a lot nicer than the TikTok video, but it could just be the default filter on Instagram versus whatever filter I have on TikTok. That could just be it. But it's the same 3 megapixel camera. Nothing fancy, but they work nicely. So everything's the same camera, everything. So I realize I can download them, so I can still make my highlight reel videos until they put me back on. But like I said, TikTok is my main one, and even though I don't get a lot of viewers and a lot of followers, even though I have 12.8 thousand followers, I don't get a lot of people watching my lives. Other than you get that little rush of like 300 people that pop on once you get on, and then it goes down to about 1 or 2, and most of the time it hangs out at 0, and then somebody will pop in every so often and leave, ask a dumb question like the other day. It's like, have you seen a UFO? I don't mind any of that, but interaction is just fun. It's fun when people actually interact with it, but it's just pissed me off so much that I went upstairs like an hour and a half and had to cool off. Which unfortunately I cooled off as well because I wasn't down here working out, but I was so fucking happy. When I came back down, I just kind of hyped myself back up because I talked about it on my video. I'm like, oh my god, motherfucker! I threw another shit fit, got myself all worked back up, and started the workout again. So, which is kind of cool because those first few exercises I knocked out a little more weight than I thought I would, which is a good thing but bad thing because then again I'm going to start with 3 to 10. I never finished that. Everything I'm writing down I'm writing down all my notes as if I was doing one more set of 2 of 15. But it doesn't matter what I write here anyway. It does, but it doesn't. All the weight's going up when we start with 3 to 10. But it's going off based off my notes. So if we were doing 2 of 15 again, my bench press, it would be the same. I did 100 pounds in the first set, 100 pounds in the second set. I would do 100 pounds again. But that means I'm going to take it up to 105. Not a big increment, but enough to fucking, make it harder. And then for, let's say, like the bent over straight arm lateral raises, I did 15 in the first set, 15 in the second set. I put a plus sign there. So if we were going to do 2 of 15 again, I would do 17 and a half, but we're not. We're doing 3 of 10, so it's going to go to 20. So it's going to go up 2 increments if I have a plus sign there next to it. It's going to go up 1 increment if I have a slash next to it, as opposed to on a regular, like the middle of the week. So if I do the same notes on the first week of the 3 of 10, that slash means it stays the same for the next week, and the plus means it goes up 1 increment. So the last week it just goes up either way. So that's the pattern. But yeah, the whole thing is we started with 1 of 30 with super light weights, 2 of 15 is this segment with heavier weights. Everything's based off of 30 reps except for the last 6 weeks. So we went from 1 of 30 to 2 of 15 to 3 of 10 to 5 of 6 to 6 of 5 to 10 of 3. And we're not going any farther than that on that weight setup. So I'm not going to do 15 of 2 and 30 of 1. That's just kind of dumb. Then we're going to 3 sets of 5 plus 1 set of 15. So again, still 30. And that last 6 weeks is going to be reverse pyramid, so it's more so closer to being a failure exercise. So we'll do 5 sets, starting with near max. So it'll be like 1 to 3 reps. And then the second set, we'll drop the weights. It'll be like 3 to 5 reps. Drop the weight, 5 to 8 reps. Drop the weight, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, something like that. So basically, with the first set, when we can do 4 on the first set, we up the weight for that first set. If we can knock out more than 5 on the second set, we up the weight on that one. Might even eventually be at some point on the smaller exercises, the lighter weight exercises, like some of these ones, side lateral raises. Might end up doing the same weight a couple times for a couple sets. But for the most part, on the heavier duty ones, like the squats, the bench presses, you know, like this one I could do, probably put this at 150, do 3 of them, drop it down to 140, do 5 of them, or 6 of them, drop it down to 130, do 10, drop it down to 120, do 12 or 13, drop it down to 110, and then do, or whatever, you know what I mean. You get the picture. That's how a reverse pyramid works. And at the last set, we get to 20, we just stop. You know, it should be the last set should be around 12 to 15, but you know, we'll keep going until we hit about 20. And then if we're still going at 20, it's like, okay, we'll just stop and move on. So that will take us to April of next year, which will put us at the 1 year mark. And then I got to figure something else out to do from there. I think I'm going to change up exercises. I'm going to do some research in the meantime and see what other kinds of exercises I can do. There are a few exercises that I did on the resistance machine that I kind of like. One of them was the underhand up, flies like this, which I keep seeing on Instagram. Keep seeing some of the Instagram bodybuilding pages where they're just doing on a bench with dumbbells. It's the same move, like that. One they did where you're doing this, with the cables pulling down like this. That's basically a decline fly, which I do on Thursdays with the bench. So it's the same thing. You're just, instead of standing up here pulling this way, you're upside down and you're going this way. It's the same move. But this one, I liked that one. I liked the way it felt, so I kind of want to do that one. Obviously, you got your key ones you're not going to get rid of, like your squats and your bench presses. But changing up a little bit, just to do something different after doing the same thing for a year. That's why I changed my warm-up video. I do warm-up videos. I follow along. The first 6 weeks I did Turbo Jam videos for my warm-ups, where their 20-minute videos were. And then this 6 weeks I've been doing hip-hop abs. I'll be going back to the Turbo Jam after that, just for warm-ups and my bit of cardio that I need to get in, since I'm not doing any supplemental cardios or anything. So they work 20 to 25 minutes-ish. So it's a little more than a warm-up, a little less than a real cardio routine. Then I go right into my workout. As soon as I stop talking, like I normally do during the workout. So yeah, that's going to continue the whole time. So, but yeah, it'd be nice to try some other or even just different variations. Like instead of using the bench for my kickbacks, I might just do the bent over kickbacks. Just to change it up a little bit, just change the feel of it a little bit, add a little more balancing aspect to it. But yeah, it's fucking 4 o'clock. Holy shit! I gotta take a shower, eat, clean up the fucking house. Definitely gotta go to the bathroom. But hey, I really appreciate you coming coming in here and chit chat with me. About to explode because I drank a lot of water. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to be down here. My son and I stay up really late when he comes over. So I'll probably be down here late tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be down here. I never know what time I'll be down here. Eventually, I'd like to get on a routine where I'm actually down here. My goal is to be down here at 9 o'clock in the morning, every morning. And for a while there, I was usually starting around between 9:15 and 9:30, and then just kind of. But I need to. I have to start getting down here early so I can actually make sure I'm out in time to hit lunch and make some actual money for the day. Because if I go out for lunch, I usually make good money throughout the rest of the day. But if I don't go out till like 1, 2 o'clock and miss the lunch, then after lunch doesn't seem to work out nicely for me. So, but yeah. Anyway, I really appreciate you coming in and chit chat with me, keeping me motivated. I definitely needed the extra positivity today. I really appreciate that. Because I was in a horrible mood. I don't know if you were here when I said it too. I'm just in a really bad mood. I'm just raw. And I think I came back and realized you were on there. So